We're live.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. Turn it off, turn it off.
Nope, nope. Put your shirt back on.
It's too late now.
So,
I'll
how's it going, guys?
Roll 20. Go ahead.
Oh, did it crash? You're still here.
Roll 20. I don't know.
The computer got turned off because we had to unplug it to move the cable, and David's laptop does not work if it's not plugged in. It just shuts off.
Technical difficulties. Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
but we are live.
We are, in fact, live.
We are. And David's back.
Oh, did David just actually show up? We're in trouble now.
Told me that, David.
Neat. So apparently, Twitch will actually ask you if you're on the site and someone you follow goes live if you want to start watching them. That's kind of neat.
Nice.
David, can you shut my door?
Thank you.
David. I would hate to be an inconvenience.
So would we. Alright.
So how's everybody tonight?
Good!
I didn't
Waking
actually
up.
ask you. I was
I
talking
am
to everybody
here.
else. Aww.
Put on some sound.
I wasn't asking you either. I was basically just talking to myself. I'm doing fantastic.
Shh, God damn it.
God, I love me.
Let's see. Let's find some music.
That'd be good, yeah. You gonna use some of that sweet Roll20 sounds that you got going on from last time?
Maybe? Let's see. Battle Bards. Well, that's combat stuff.
Battle Bards.
Music.
If it starts off ding 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 ding, then I'm... Oh, hey! You've got
Hey,
video!
we can see your face.
It'll only last for a few seconds, but you
It's
know.
going well so far.
It's going great. Do the thing. Do the thing.
Just don't move. Sit exceptionally still. Incredibly... There we go. You're perfect. Alright. Good. Alright. No, you're moving again! Oh, it's like a slideshow. It's alright. It works, it works. So, I suppose since we are live now, and we're about to get started...
It's time!
This is a song, I guess. You might want to turn it down a bit, actually.
Was it that loud?
It's a bit. And if you got them, drink them. Still bananas. That's not stop being bananas. One of these days, the bananas will be gone, and I will be so much happier. I will be able to live my life free. Free
That
from the
isn't-
torture
that
of
isn't-
bananas.
That is until somebody else buys you another bottle of bananas.
And it will happen.
Oh, so who are you people? Where's my cat?
Alright, let's see here. I want some sort of music that is like a bar scene. Let's see if they have that. What if I search bar? Barroom ballet. We just did barroom ballet. Let's see.
Bar None Ranch?
This one's called Sea
Tavern.
Funk.
Tavern sounds.
Ooh, Tavern might be good. This one's called Just Nasty.
Same. I don't know
You
what's
can't
going
hear
on.
it yet,
I
hang on.
cannot, and I'm not sure if I want to. Hey there, David. Good to see you. It's a bit loud. Oh, okay. That's, you know, I could live with this. I could live with this.
Thought we were using.
Might want to drop it down a bit, though.
Really? Sounds
Yes.
great in my ears. Okay.
Well, the thing is, I'm going volume compared to you guys talking, and I don't want it to overpower your voices.
Fair enough.
I lost you guys for a moment there to where I could not hear any of you.
That's sad.
That's kind of awkward, but okay.
Mm.
I don't know if you guys.
Sounds like we're in a jazz bar.
I could do this. I could work with this.
The barkeep has hired some new gnomes and whatever.
Did you guys already drink yours?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, balls, I guess I'll drink mine.
Yeah, I just assumed that you were behind because of like the 2 frames I see of you. Barkeep, milk on the rocks.
Get out, John.
No.
He's a cat. He's not. He's gonna do it as he wills.
Go jump in a river.
Instead of a shot, I'm gonna have a cupcake.
That's acceptable. We accept those as sacrifice.
Shop replacements.
Yep. Are you not having it now?
Waiting for my sister to deliver.
That's fair.
Bring me a cupcake.
Basically, yes.
She comes out in like a yellow suit.
I'm confused.
Like a minion.
Why yellow?
Minions, like...
Oh, minions. Got
Minions
it.
don't exist to me. They are not a thing.
You said yellow suit, and I assumed like the man in the yellow hat from Curious George.
I guess
I don't
that's
know
a
why.
different... It's a generational thing. You wouldn't understand old people.
That's can't get comfortable.
But I
That's
like the man in the yellow hat. He was always so friendly and taught good life lessons.
It's okay, you're wrong.
And then the monkey ruined everything.
This is why
Yeah.
we can't have nice things.
Damn it, Curious George, you being curious and start screwing everything up. He was a nice guy who took you in. What'd you do?
Ruined it. Ruined the whole thing.
Ate like a bunch of
Ruiner!
chocolate and got dizzy off of paint thinner. Oh, hey. We're no longer live?
Oh, that's good.
Cool, I can leave.
Word.
Good riddance. I mean,
I'm gonna
bye.
find some good.
I mean,
tavern.
fuck off. I mean, where you go?
That's something I ought to do. Turn on OBS so it broadcasts all my Discord channels
I mean,
I'm
bye.
gonna find-
that we're streaming.
All I know is that the stream is running way far behind from where we actually are in live.
Yeah. One of the
That's
things.
normal.
One of the things I'm going to look into doing is actually using their stream delay reduction function in Twitch. I don't know.
Question. Since you have moved to a different part of Florida, have you updated your location to where you stream to and from and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it doesn't change for me. It's still
Okay.
Washington for the
It's Washington. Mine was Texas always.
it was Washington for me. That was the one that I did a test. So
So did I. I think I introduced you to the tests. Maybe. I don't remember.
mm.
Who knows?
The Shadow knows.
Alec
no.
Baldwin doesn't know shit.
Of course, that's the way you go.
Cupcake.
It's a cupcake. Oh, that's a very nice looking
Cupcake.
cupcake.
That's
I'm not gonna lie.
That's delightful.
It's
All
my
right, so
birthday cupcake.
is it
It's
your
a
birthday today?
It's not your birthday
No.
today. Soon. I know what day your birthday is. It's
On
coming.
Wednesdays.
So we're not gonna die, right? That means that we're safe because it's not anyone's birthday.
I mean, I have cupcakes.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Celebratory
it's close to
cupcakes.
a birthday thing as it is.
Can you
Yes.
guys hear the music okay?
Yeah. Look,
Okay.
sounds good.
Negative. I hear nothing.
I can't, but I just assumed that that's the laptop.
Well,
It's just-
that's because you just got disconnected from Roll20.
I love life.
Yeah, David, your camera's not working either.
It's
I
back.
just reloaded, so
Yeah.
Now I can see you. You can probably hear the music now.
there we go. Yeah, just faintly.
Yeah. If,
Of course, they had us stuff in her face.
I'm trying to
Nom,
keep
nom,
it
nom,
relative to John because he says what he hears is what the stream hears. So
Yeah, I hear it fine.
it's good. Anyway, so when we last left our intrepid adventurers, oh, that's a different game. When we last left you guys, I believe you were in the bar still.
Yeah,
Yes.
and Lamb had cast like Zone of Truth, and
We were making game plans and travel plans and trying to figure shit out.
Mm-hmm.
And then we told the bar lady all about our trip to Magnamar. Yeah.
I do believe that she also looked over your the words you found in the catacombs and gave you like an explanation, so you guys now have a destination. In fact, you had even made a game plan. You knew you were going to head, like, get yourselves ready, and then you were going to probably teleport to the Storval Stairs, because you remember that place. And then from there, you're going to teleport. You could easily teleport straight there. It's just you run the risk of, since you've never been there, you know, teleportation incidents. But you know,
I mean, it's a risk that we don't need to take. We don't have any particular time frame we're needing to understand this in. We should just take it with as little risk as possible. I'm sure there will be much risk later.
We can always walk there.
Oh boy.
There would be much to explore along the way.
Yes.
Well, we can. We're still gonna have to walk quite a ways. Let's face it.
Hmm.
We may as well at least teleport to as close as we can get, and then continue our long journey up.
Yes. Starting from the Storville Stairs shouldn't be no small task, nonetheless. Area, I assume you have the spells available to teleport us all?
Yes, I do. I can't hear you guys again.
we're not talking.
Yep.
Oh.
It was very quiet there for a moment. I switched this to the map of the area, so you guys should be able to see that now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And Storval Stairs. That's this guy right
There.
here. Yup.
Yep.
I think the idea was we're gonna teleport to there, hike to Riddleport, gather supplies and whatnot for the long trip north. And I think past that we were in contention on what we would do.
Take the river.
Take the river.
Hmm.
From what I remember, the river only goes so far, so we'd have to eventually hike past the Norlands.
Yeah.
But the river provides us at least something of a path up to that point.
To follow, at least.
Once it starts becoming mountain lands, we could probably go around. The Nolands being plains, probably a little bit easier to traverse.
I'd say sounds good a plan as any.
Yep. May as well.
Alright. Is everyone packed and prepared? We should probably leave sooner rather than later.
Can I bring all my stuff so that if we go to Riddleport, we can sell all the shit?
Will it slow you down, little one?
I don't know. That's why you're here.
No, that is not
and I
why
motion
I'm
to the
here.
group.
I just realized, like, I had half of Ares' sheet and most of Tiger Lily's, so this is gonna get real. Like, what do? I cast Chaotic World. That's not a thing you can do, Jamie.
Hey, Xbox is doing crossplay. Why can't we do it with RPGs? Why not?
I don't think that's a good idea in any way, shape, or form. No, bring what you can. You're right. We should make some effort to possibly exchange for something we can make use of.
Well, before we go, I have to talk to Chef Hemlock and let him know that I am no longer going to be in his service.
Good, yes.
Are you getting fired?
No, I'm a mercenary for hire. I only stay for as long as the coin suits me.
And besides, this is for not only for the greater good, but the greater wealth.
Indeed, plus I have been meaning to leave here for a while and explore the open world.
I believe there will be plenty of opportunity for that.
Indeed, as is why I'm going with you to explore and to decode this mystery.
So are we ready to teleport then? Oh, I assume that happens eventually.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast.
You'll probably like want to sleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
is
Oh,
this
well,
in
that's
that-
right.
Yeah, I
we
was gonna
came
say
back
that
and
we already
then...
did-
Catacombs. Yeah.
That's right. And I had already done the thing where I like used up all my healing slots just so I can get everybody back to full.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Sounds good.
So you guys are gonna rest for the night in the inn and then head on out the next day.
Yep.
That
Okay.
is the plan.
Alrighty, you guys can go ahead and heal up. We'll say that you stay for, I forget how you heal. How much per day? Like your con
Well,
per day or whatever.
I have slots to heal everyone 150 health.
Currently, or once you rest.
Currently, I haven't.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's just assume that you heal everybody up before bed, and then if you
We
guys
sleep
want to,
off
you
the
can-
rest of it.
Yeah, you can just get up the next day. You guys get up, do your prayers and things that you need to do to get ready.
Yeah.
As you all are assembling downstairs, Tobias comes down and says something to the effect of like, "So, you guys gonna go? We're gonna go to the Stovall Stairs, then Riddleport, and then north from there, right? To Lake Stormunder?
Yep.
That's the plan.
Awesome. I'm gonna meet you guys there. I need to try out some fun stuff." He's like, "Come check it out." He walks outside the bar, assuming you guys follow him. He stands out in the yard and says, "All right, ready, and wait." And then all of a sudden, some magic circles appear around him, and like glyphs appear in the air, and all of a sudden, like he waves his arm down, he shoots up into the sky, and he transforms into a blue dragon,
Like
and just
a
flies away. Just Just
like a
flies
blue
away.
dragon of what size?
It's a young blue dragon, so it's a medium size. It's not very big.
But it's still pretty big.
I mean,
in
it's
comparison.
medium. It's a medium-sized creature.
Yes,
compared to him,
medium-sized-
It's bigger. Yeah.
then he,
Hmm.
and he proceeds to just fly north and away.
What?
Well, that's
what-
something you don't see every day.
Indeed.
Sorry, I'm writing down my spells for the day.
That's fine. Take your time.
Question.
Answer.
What kind of armor am I wearing? Because I don't have a location on my character sheet with that. I just have the number.
Probably leather.
Just basic leather?
Hang on, looking. You have +2 leather armor
Okay.
and a +1 spell resistance buckler. By the way, you should remember you have spell resistance.
I do.
Has it come up? Because I don't remember.
If anything casts a spell at you, yes.
So does that give me a +2 to my armor?
It gives you
I
a
understand.
+1 spell. A +1 spell. Okay, so the +2 leather armor is +2 to your armor. The spell resistance buckler is a +1, and it gives you 13 spell resistance, which means that I have to roll against your spell resistance to even affect you with most spells.
Okay. Hold on.
And a buckler is something that you wear on your arm, so like it's
Small shield.
like a small shield, basically.
Okay. Is there a spot where my armor goes, like written down, like how my attacks are?
I don't know off the top of my head without looking at the sheet.
Yeah.
I
It's
think so. It should
supposed to
be
right above your gear.
I don't even have gear slots.
That's odd.
Where did you get this
Or,
character sheet?
you know,
It's the ones that I printed out for you guys. I don't have a
That's-
copy of it in front of me, so it's hard
Right.
for me to tell. I can easily fix that though.
Alright, I'm good.
okay.
I am good to roll.
Where are my character sheets? There it is. Dyslexic Studios.
It's a +2 buckler.
+1 buckler.
Okay.
You are a rogue. You are a burglar. Oh, you're actually a unchained rogue, aren't you? Boop. 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 Download. Save. Open. Close. Unchained rogue. Basic continuous armor class. Let's see here. Yeah, on the page with your inventory and equipment, it has a spot for armor and shield. Has inventory, armor, equipment, shield, money, wand, scrolls, potions.
I don't have that page.
That's odd. I don't know why you don't have that page. Well, you'll just have to write it down somewhere, I guess.
Really?
Just
I mean, I can send you this, but do you have a printer?
I don't here, but at work I do.
that's fair.
Well, I will just put the whole thing.
In the send it to me on Facebook. That way I can easily access it.
I'm literally dropping into the chat right now. There it is. Done.
The sat chat.
Oh, actually, I should probably send it directly to you because that's going to get swallowed up by 1,000 things, I'm sure, by the end of the night.
Yep.
Don't be silly. We never say things in the Facebook chat. Ever.
There. Okay, anyway, where were we?
Teleportation, go!
Teleportation go! Alright, so, you guys assemble all things you need. Jamie takes you all in. You guys teleport. Jamie, make a D100 roll, please.
And here's where she fucks it up for all of us.
What could go wrong?
Everything.
What could go wrong?
59.
You should be fine. Trying to find my chart.
We're fucked.
It's not. God damn it. Sometimes roll 20 is helpful. Sometimes it is not helpful.
True.
It just wants to be your best friend.
Good God. Teleport spell. Teleport. So what'd you get?
59.
59? I can't hear Jamie anymore. 59. You are fine. Not a problem. Oh, and there she goes. She's gone. Gone forever.
Oh, wait, nope. Yep, that's good. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So, we teleport. We show up in Storville Stairs, maybe? Hopefully?
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to, like... Apparently Jamie can't hear us or do anything, so... Can you hear us, Jamie? Give
We
us a
can't
thumbs
hear
up if
you.
you can hear us. She's still talking to us. Hang on.
I got no thumbs up
Yelled.
from the video, so...
It's okay, I just yelled across the house. It helps. Yes, you guys teleport to the Stovall Stairs. From there, it is a few days' journey to the west to Riddleport. I actually did the measurements out, but it's 120 miles per Kajigger, which does some sort of math. Like,
I'm 110% done with technical difficulties.
25. Oh yeah, we're looking at like a good long while. A very good long. Let's say like a week's long journey for you guys to get from the Stovall Stairs to Riddleport. You arrive in Riddleport eventually. I will say that no harm really becomes you on the way there. Make our lives a little easier.
We don't longer to fight some goblins?
I mean, I can check the random chart here in the back. Those are always
No.
fun.
I think we'll be alright without having to...
Murderlate things.
Yeah.
No murderlating happened. You arrive in Riddleport. Town, a port. Oh, I didn't have any of this stuff ready because I completely have had a shitty week. But you guys have been to Riddleport before in different game. That's always a plus. You know,
Well, yeah,
standard issue scummy port town. It's run by a union of sorts of merchants and ne'er-do-wells, and a society of mages whose job is it to study the arch that exists in Riddleport that is believed to have been here since ancient times. You can basically use this as a point to stock up on supplies. Anything you guys need. There's a lot of merchants. There's a lot of people selling, buying, creating, all that kind of stuff. So, whatever you'd like to. It's not Magnamar in scope of things, but it's much more impressive than any other town you've been to besides Magnamar.
And it's a huge trade center.
Correct. So lots of things that you couldn't normally find in this area of the world. Good chance you could find it in Riddleport.
Well, we had some items we wanted to get rid of, yes?
That'd be Anna.
Maybe.
If ever there were a place we could take care of that, it would be here.
You know,
Is it gonna be a problem?
Magnum.
Because it's... I have some evil stuff, so...
Well, we can hold on to the evil stuff, I suppose, if there's a...
You're in Mos Eisley.
Who? Who's evil? Who's Mossy
Hey,
Icy?
You're basically in Mos Eisley.
Yes.
Who's Mossy Icy?
No, Anna, that's out of character.
Jamie.
Ugh.
Oh, I don't know.
Jamie, you need to like lean into that tablet when you talk because I don't think they can hear you.
Yeah, it's a bit
Okay.
quiet.
Okay.
Sorry.
And I say, in full earnest, perhaps you can find some church interested in disenchanting evil artifacts that would
Or
be willing to give
purifying
us
if must need be.
something for it. Ari,
But if it takes away the evil, it's worth less.
no, to some, taking away evil is worth a lot.
But this sword is 15,000 gold because it's evil.
I'm relatively
there-
certain that you'll be able to find some merchant who will overlook the evilness of your items.
The questionability of most of your ill-gotten goods.
I'm just saying because it eats people.
I get that.
And I'm relatively certain there's some pirate or some other soldier of fortune, as it were, who would be very much eager to take that off your hands for a very well-to-do price.
Maybe.
I think she's more asking if anyone has any moral quandaries about selling evil things.
I don't care because money. And evil exists in the world no matter what.
And what me and the cat don't see shan't hurt us much. Speaking of, Lamb, I do believe we have provisions to go gather.
I am...
As I literally grab you by the collar of
But-
your shirt and start walking you towards the market with me.
They were talking about selling this to someone who might use... No, that's not what I... Where are we going?
Come along.
I have qualms! I have qualms!
Bye! I hope you have fun with your quails!
So just to refresh,
Lamb is lawful good, I am lawful neutral.
you guys claimed a bunch of items off of the Scribbler. Did any of you take it for your own personal use?
The +3 breastplate I am currently wearing, actually.
Good to know.
I got that headband that ups wisdom.
Okay, the headband of vast intelligence.
Yes.
Inspired wisdom. Inspired wisdom.
Inspired wisdom, yes. Because if it were vast intelligence, that would just be too fun.
I have magic quill.
You have the magic quill.
Because that's all I got from it. Because it was too high of a magic check.
Good to know. So, what would you guys like to do?
I look to Ari. Can we go sell stuff?
Oh, of course, of course.
Yay!
Yay! Airy and Nikta. Going to sell shit.
Alright, give me a list of the things you're going to try to sell.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go with my main thing. So, I got a silver necklace. It says 350 gold worth.
Okay.
Black onyx gems worth 650.
Okay.
I have 2 pickaxes that are +1. Wait, no. Oh, I think it's like a +1 heavy dwarf bane, and I'm not sure if it means also the other one's a +1 light. It's from the giant that raided the town.
Okay. So what is whatever you wrote down? Because I don't have any of those notes.
Yeah.
Loot was given
let's
out
see.
and then erased.
Yeah. +2 hide armor, large size.
Okay.
Ring of protection, +1. A masterwork earthbreaker, large size. A +1 ogre hook, 2 of them, large size. +1 short sword, ×2, so there's 2 of them.
Okay.
+1 spear,
Okay.
+1 chain shirt, +1 hide armor,
Okay, +1.
+1 leather armor, 2 of them. A masterwork hand crossbow. Drow poison bolts, 9 of them.
Okay. That's not how you spell poison at all. Whatever.
Okay. Let's see.
How much more do you have on this list of yours?
1 more.
Oh, okay. What is it?
It's the fanged falchion, because it was evil-ish, unholy,
Right.
Gotcha.
and I think that's it.
Does anybody else have stuff they want to try to sell? Actually, you know, let's do this one at a time. So, Yiktek, you're going around the market looking for some people to sell this stuff to.
I'm with Yikta.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. If I try to do all of you at once, I'm going to lose my mind. So, Anna, you're trying to sell stuff around the market. Let's say. I'm just going to copy paste this so I have a list on my thing here. There you go. I will say that
Copy pasta.
your silver necklace and the black onyx gems you'll be able to sell those for the value in gold, with no problem.
Okay.
Particularly as a couple.
You're not keeping the hand crossbow and the bolts with drow poison?
Why? I can't use it.
Yeah, you can. You're a rogue.
I can't use it. You're not there. I don't want to.
You're not there.
It's fine.
I know, but the metagamer in me is crying in
No
anguish.
metagaming. Moving on. Let's see. Ooh, Jesus Christ, that overlaps everything. I figured out the value of a lot of these things. That's actually one big problem here. Alright, the ogre hooks. Oh, I have those on here already. Are 2,000 gold. How many ogre hooks do you have?
2 of them.
Alrighty, so that would be 4,000 gold each, or 4,000 gold total. Let's see here. +2 hide armor. Did I not give you values for these things?
Nope.
God damn it. Gotta stop doing that. 'Cause now I have to look all of them up. You guys talk amongst yourself for a second, because I have to do this.
I'm just following around Yektup, helping her, making sure she gets the value she deserves.
Katsuki, I don't know why we're going to the markets. You know I don't have any money at the moment.
Yes, but I do, and I could always use an extra hand to gather all the supplies we might need. Also, I'm uncertain if we might need a horse and cart.
No, I see your point there. We are traveling north. How's the weather in those regions? You know, I've never been there, that far north.
I'm from an archipelago. I have no clue how the weather works in this continent yet.
Well, that's
I've had
actually
travels around there. So far as I could tell, it's average weather, rather rainy sometimes, but other than that, quite normal.
Doesn't
Well,
get...
I mean, so long as we prepare accordingly.
Aries not with you, but now she's thinking she might have to buy a fabulous clothes.
Also, Lamb, if you're worried about the money, I reach into my coat pocket and I flick you a gold piece, and I'm just like, don't worry about it.
I appreciate your beneficence, but no, things that I would be thinking of to improve our survivability would cost far more than a single piece.
That is just me saying that there is money to be had, and I do have it. I'm not saying that I only have a singular gold piece to give you, Lamb.
Well, I knew that. I was just making a joke.
You're terrible at jokes. Stick to what you know.
I try.
Lamb, remind me to go take you to a bar sometime and get you nice and drunk, and teach you how to tell a joke.
Out of character, to everyone else, does anybody have the Belt of Giant Strength? Or did one of the twins take it?
I think one of the twins wound up with it.
Probably, yeah.
That is quite possible.
Sounds like the monk.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know, that cleric was kind of bashy too.
I believe it, but I don't remember having taken anything like that.
Because I found more stuff, and I'm just like, oh shit, where did all this come from?
Right. It has also been quite a while since the last time we had our Pathfinder.
Truth. And I'm fighting notes.
And we haven't really sold anything in a hot minute.
Yeah. I can probably do this off screen. It'll just take me a while to price everything out, and then I have to get it approved. Then math.
I'm doing it right now. Just give me a second.
So how's everybody doing?
Not too bad.
Wondering why my weekend went by so fast, and now it's out of my grasp. It's so sad.
I'm not gonna say I'm super stressed, but there's a lot going on constantly.
True.
Question: does anybody have the Wand of Acid Arrow, or else I still have it? I'm gonna assume I have it unless someone says so.
I do not.
Negative.
Then I'll assume I still have all this shit. Which is a lot of shit.
You have a couple of what extra?
Huh?
I was reading the chat.
I don't think anybody knows what VNs are. Is this like
Novels?
visual novels. Okay. It's one of them anime bullshits that nobody knows. I mean, I could see it being hilarious. Is that something you want to stream at some point?
Oh, no. I was going to give them to you because I already have copies of these two.
I see.
Oh, God.
What
yeah,
could go wrong?
that'd be hilarious.
It's leftovers from the Humble Bundle.
You know, I'm not going to say no. I might have them, knowing me, but...
Let me check.
Yeah.
People be weird as fuck.
Yeah. That's us. That's what we be.
Weird AF.
No, you don't have them.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy!
Here. I'll shoot the keys over to you just via Discord.
I've never been more terrified in my life.
You should be.
I was reading like what you had written, David, and I saw some funny stream material, but well, you misspelled material, but whatever.
I'm dyslexic, leave me alone.
But I saw some funny Steam material, and I was like, I realized, I was like, does he mean Steam for the site, or does he mean Steam as in they're steamy?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Column A,
Oh, no.
That's something I'd pay to watch.
Yeah, the Steam Summer Sale just happened, and I was very sad because every single thing on my watch list was on sale, and I'm just like, I'm so broke. Sad.
There you go, John. 2 more keys out of this backlog.
I suppose I should open up Steam. It'll show
No
up
reason
eventually.
not to.
It'll show up eventually. It hasn't shown up yet.
Well, at the rate this shopping adventure will take, by the time we're done, it'll be time for round 2.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's all good.
I should I have not done a single bit of prep for anything because I've been kind of stressed out about the week and everything else. So,
Well, the possible impedance of not having school for a month.
Yeah, that
having
was a bit
job. You mean
Yeah.
That too.
that was kind of stressful for a while there, and then it's been just other shit. So there we go. So let's see here. Normal sell value of things is usually what is it in this game? 25% or so. I think as you sell things.
Something like that, yeah. Or 50% depending on where you go, or talk up, or whatever.
Ari
that's
will
why-
fight for 50% on every single one of them.
That's why you bring the talker to get the prices be better.
Or not.
That's what I do.
Bargaining.
I make people agree with me, or I catch them on fire. Sometimes both. If they're lucky.
Haggle, haggle.
in order.
The sell for half roll applies. It allows fair. Okay, so sell for half roll. So, for everything you're trying to sell. I forgot about you are trying to sell the Falchion too as well, right?
Yes.
Try is the word.
Oh, we're gonna succeed. I'm gonna do it.
I mean, I'm just saying because of the spear fiasco.
Well, we'll sell it just fine. That lady was just a bitch. Trying to steal the fucking weird thing.
So you trying to sell all of these things through various channels and various people. They're willing to buy it all for 21,000 gold.
Including the Falchion?
Everything together, 21,000 gold.
21,000.
I mean,
Oh yeah. Okay.
Now Now, if you want to try to make a counter offer, everything around here is worth approximately 42,000 gold ish. So
That's
if you want to,
that's
if you
up to
want to,
Ari.
yeah, if you want to try to, you know that these things are worth upwards of 42,000 gold. So they're offering you 21,000 gold.
Ari will be like, 21,000. I think for all this, it's a minimum 30.
Okay. Let's see here. Counter offer.
Ari and Yuktuk shopping adventures.
I can still go, like,
Duck shopping adventures.
Let's make this easy. Make a diplomacy roll for me.
Not bad. 32.
32. Yeah. You're able to easily convince them for 30,000 gold. So, and delete all that stuff off your list, and you guys have about 30,000 gold extra to divvy up as you will.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'll deal with that and the rest of my stuff that I'm figuring out if we've done stuff with.
Yep.
Okay.
Yay! All right, so you guys are selling stuff. What? Oh, well, there goes David. Lamb, what are you up to?
Well, this has been Kitsuki and Rel Salaru have absconded me away so that I wouldn't prevent them from selling the evil stuff to evil people. And Rel had mentioned, well, if you need money, I have it. And I'm like, well, I do have need of a ring I'd heard existed. I don't know that it is necessarily going to be around
Oh,
here.
cheese and pickles.
What ring in particular are you speaking of?
A ring of revelations. Something specific to oracles of my nature.
You want a revolution? I want a revolution.
You say you want a revolution where you know.
much better.
It's not cheap.
I cannot deal with two cats laying on me. No, too much.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Limited lap space.
You were saying, guys. Sorry.
I say it's not cheap. If we do find it, I expect it to be 10,000 gold.
Well, I currently have 12,000 gold, plus I'm sure whatever your compatriots sell the items for, I'm sure you probably have enough.
Is that all? I'm fairly certain we might be able to haggle down, but even then, easily affordable.
Certainly, but finding it, something like that, specific to someone, doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd expect to find just anywhere.
In
But-
Riddleport, you'll find anything you want.
Quick question to Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Can I assume that if I have gold written down from like fights, I did not distribute them?
That's
I
that's
don't
up
know.
to you.
Because I have notes from treasure loots from like the Mockmorian fights and things like that, but I am not 100% sure if that's been distributed. So
That's up to you. I
Well-
left that all in your hands, so that's up to you guys to know if you guys distributed out that gold or not.
We'll assume that you haven't.
do you guys remember? Okay, then I will do calculations
David.
and then
Some kind of push to mute is what you need there, David.
so I'll just assume I did not distribute, so I'll calculate accordingly.
Okay.
Okay. Is that everyone okay with that?
Sounds good.
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
The laptop now won't open Chrome, so I can't turn the screen.
Side note, when writing up your contracts, I had to think of position titles for all of you. That's why I was asking what you guys were specializing in.
I make sure you get money. That's what.
So, what are our position titles, dare I ask?
Let's see. To take a look. See, I actually had moved it. I had myself as the legal retainer, Yuktuk as the procurement specialist, Rel Salura. I can't name as
Rel Salura.
Delving in research. And Ari as human resource director.
Oddly accurate.
You never said
you have a
anything.
complaint. Fire.
No,
You never-
it's more, oh, you have a complaint? Not anymore.
Exactly. But
So,
They have a complaint.
so are you going to be looking for this ring then, John?
yeah.
Okay.
Is there any kind of something I should be rolling, or?
No, you're wandering around the market, and there's the market's kind of like sectioned off in different areas. There's like closer to the docks. There's like, you know, the fish market, or with like people bringing in goods from overseas to sell for food and that whatnot. And then closer to the smithy areas, of course, there's stalls set up for buying and selling magical and non-magical wares. You see that Yuktuk and Ari are walking around talking to different vendors in that area a lot, offloading goods and everything. Then there's like just a variety of different booths set up that are like baubles and trinkets. Some of them obviously non-magical. Some of them like from what look like distant lands and very strange, you know, little tchotchkes type stuff. And then you notice that that kind of tucked away towards the back of one of these areas is a tent that has a symbol of a crystal ball on top of it. And you're like, huh, that seems like a pretty good place to start. When you head on over there, you notice there's an old woman standing out in front of the tent, and she's got like a little table set up with like crystal balls and candles and, you know, various feathers or like dead animals that are like what do you call it, like stuffed, hanging from the thing. She's wearing a pretty standard Varisian garb, as she is an older lady, and she looks at you. She says, "Ah, yes. Can I help you?"
I don't expect much in terms of luck, but I was hoping to find.
She pulls out a box and sets it on the table, and she opens it, and there are 3 rings inside the box. Each one more
A ring.
impressive looking than the next. And she goes, "You seek revelation, yes?"
I do.
Says, "It
These
is
are-
not a cheap thing to have." And she basically is presenting to you the 3 different rings of revelation: lesser, greater, and superior.
I see. One of lesser is all I need.
She pulls the one in the middle out. It is a, let's see.
I'm sorry. Actually, it's actually going to have to be. Ooh,
Sorry?
is it? Let me double check, because the revelation is level. It's level dependent, depending on the revelation. I might be incredibly wrong.
Superior is 11th level or higher. Greater is 7th level or higher, and lesser is 6th level. No less than 6th level.
Rewind time. So rewind time is you must be at least 7th level to select this revelation. So it must be
You need a greater then.
greater.
It's like
And greater is
16,000 gold.
ooh.
Yeah.
That is more than I thought. My cooperative companions had offered assistance, but I don't know if they would be able to offer me that much. Now, you guys, I assume, are there. I kind of look to you Mm.
Who are you talking to? Me and Ari?
No, Katsuki and Rel.
Oh, okay.
Because we're not there.
And
Making sure.
you need this for what exactly? Because I still don't quite understand what it is you do or how you do it.
This ring gives me a second chance. In the case of a worst scenario, I can take a few steps back in time and try again.
Oh, that's hella good.
It's
That is an
actually,
extremely powerful artifact.
in terms of actual gameplay, it's a...
David.
Yes. Mute, David, mute!
You're back.
In terms of gameplay, it's the Oracle Revelation is rewind time. And...
Lost you, John.
What's that?
Oh, you're back now. We lost you
Sorry.
for a second.
The Oracle Revelation is rewind time. Allows me to reroll any d20 that I've just made before the results of the roll are revealed. So.
1600, you said?
Mm-hmm.
How much are you willing to spend on it?
It's as I said,
How much can you spend on it?
I have nothing. 573 gold to my name right now.
And if it keeps our little band's resuscitator alive longer, Rel, if you're not opposed, would you mind splitting this with me?
Not at all.
It puts the lawyer in our debt, at least for a little while.
Well, he has definitely come in handy, especially the last quarrel that we had. He was useful, extremely useful. So anything that we can give him to support would be beneficiary.
Indeed. As I look over to the woman's like, it's a deal. And I shift around the sling bag, start digging in one of the pockets, pull out a small pouch, and fumble out 8 platinum pieces. No, wait. Is every 100 gold pieces a platinum? Or
Yeah.
every...
Hey, John.
Yes.
Does this ring come preloaded with only a single revelation, or can it be changed?
It can be changed.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Let me double check. I think it has to be a specific revelation.
That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and just for simplicity's sake, mostly because of my own lack of preparation, that you can just get the one that you want.
It's like
GM
this woman knows.
Well, this woman knows. This lady knows what you need. She knows what you want.
Okay.
And she has exactly what you want.
It's called GM Handwavium.
Yeah. I normally don't like to do it too much, but I was not 100% prepared for shopping. I should have. I don't know why I didn't think you guys were gonna go shopping.
But question. 1 platinum piece is equal to 100 gold piece or 1,000 gold piece?
I think it's 10.
Or 10, yeah. I think it's 10.
Yeah, it's 10.
Okay, because I'm sitting on 26.8k gold pieces. And I'm assuming for travel's sake, it's a lot easier to have most of that as platinum.
Yeah.
My general rule of thumb is that because I don't like to deal with it, is that most of that money you have is actually in the form of, say, precious jewels, gold bars, platinum pieces, that kind of stuff.
Most of that's in a money pouch inside of a bag of holding level 3.
Well, no, but for the sake of making sense, you keep most of a lot of that money just because you can go to almost any town and convert it. You've got gems that are 10 gold a piece or 100 gold a piece. You can easily walk into any place and exchange those for the same amount. Because traders especially really like to use that kind of stuff because they're like, oh yeah, we don't want to carry around 10,000 pieces of gold, but if you give me a bag of diamonds, I'll just carry those around, and that's a lot easier.
Okay.
So same thing with you guys. I assume it's just in the for the most part, it's in the form of that, and then anywhere you are, you can easily transfer it to gold pieces as needed.
Well, for efficiency's sake, then I pull out about 8K worth of platinum and jewels. For efficiency's sake, out of a small little pouch.
I reach into my jacket and I pull out a pouch and be like, "Yep, that's 8K. That should be enough," and hand it over to Lamb.
I bet my Lamb bows his head and looks
It's
a
like
little
money
bit.
in both hands. It's like, where did this come from?
Yeah, you turn to the woman to present the money, and she's actually holding the bags in her hand, and she's going through them. And you look down, and the ring is already on your finger.
Alright, now where do I make that modification?
Go
of
to
money?
your
Journal, maybe?
It's your journal, and then
Okay, I see.
negative GP.
I bow my head to the both of you and I say, I will repay this kindness. I promise.
So long as you keep us healthy and alive and able to see through this monumental task, that will be repayment enough.
Then I will do just that.
Kindness is seen two ways, my friend.
Alrighty. So, you've done some shopping. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to do in town? Things they'd like to buy? There's like vendors all over the place selling all sorts of goods, magical items, magical weapons, potions of all sorts and all sizes everywhere.
Let me look up a shopping list.
I might. I think I'm gonna buy a couple potions of greater, or of cure, severe. Not cure moderate. The one above cure moderate.
Well, cure moderate or cure serious, whatever one you want.
Cure serious is what I was looking for.
Yep, Cure Serious Wounds is 3d8 damage plus 1 per level, and they're level 5, so 5. 3d8 plus 5.
Okay, I'd like to buy it.
They're 750 gold apiece.
Okay.
They are expensive.
Hey, they're not cure critical.
No, not cure.
Is there Cure Critical Wounds? Oh,
Yeah.
but that's not in potion form, it's in wand form.
I think it's called Cure Serious.
That's
Cure
the highest
Serious
one,
is
yeah.
the one that she's got. Cure Critical would be the next one up. But he says they're not that potion.
It's only in spell or wand form.
Yep, you can't get it in a potion, it's too strong.
This is too broken.
You
I
can
guess.
definitely buy a wand, though. Wand of Cure. A Wand of Cure Serious Wounds, which is a wonderful investment. Honestly, a Wand of Cure Any Wounds is a fantastic investment. As far as Pathfinder goes, because that's like downtime. You can just spam the wand to heal somebody.
How much is a wand of cure? Serious.
Sorry, that was probably sounded terrible. A Wand of Cure Serious Wounds, 11,250 gold.
Oh, nope.
And then a Wand of Cure Critical is 21,000 gold pieces.
I do not have that much.
I mean, you guys just made 30 grand.
Then divide, well, plus some other stuff too. But then divide it 6 ways.
Yeah.
5 grand.
Yeah. So
Yeah, are you guys dividing out that money between the lot of you?
possibly depends on how of an asshole Lamb is to me.
Sounds about right.
Well, that only dropped my wealth pool down to 18k.
Oh yes, only.
I had to stop buying magical items when I was remaking this character because I'm not filling out the the recommended slots for Hero Labs because I don't wear armor or use weapons.
Anyway, since we're all thinking about stuff,
Mhm.
let's how about we drink some thinking juice?
Oh
Yes,
no.
thinking juice.
I guess it has been time.
Yes.
Bueno. Cheers.
Oh, no.
Sasha,
I have to do thing.
don't pick it up.
Just drink it for the bottle.
Mm.
Oh, so John, did you redeem those codes yet?
No.
Totally should.
Oh.
So, does anybody want to buy anything else while they're here? Are you still shopping, Yuktuk?
I'm good.
I'm doing calculations. Hold on.
Okay.
I would like to replenish my supply of bullets.
Not a problem. Buy them you can buy them here at cost. This is actually, and you know this because you've been to Riddleport before. This is probably one of the best places for you to pick up firearm gear and ammunition, in this whole area. Magnumar also has some as well, but it's a bit more dicey because it's not sold in legal channels. Here, the illegal channels are the legal channels, so it works.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Does everyone have a way of recording the distribution of the gold, silvers, and whatever currencies I'm about to dish out?
I'm writing it down in my notebook.
That tasted purple.
It did.
That's good to hear.
So I'm assuming we all reconvene once, like, some of these bigger purchases are done, or at least y'all are done selling off these questionable items.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
So I will add 5 grand.
Nope.
Right.
I did not say that, did I?
I don't know what you said.
I haven't said anything yet. I was waiting to make sure you guys were ready before I started. Jesus.
So
Where?
we reconvene, and I say, you've been successful, I assume.
Yes.
I would say so. I think we did what we came to do.
How much did you come across in the end?
Lots of money. And I already divided it. So I hand everyone their pouches. So everyone will get 7,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
I say, is this
I'm not done yet.
Oh, alrighty.
I'm waiting till everyone says they're done,
Okay.
so I can move on.
Okay.
Quick question: are you also going to be giving some of this to Toby whenever Wiki shows back up?
Yes, yeah. That's why I have it
Okay.
in a section. Say that when he gets here, I'll give him that amount too.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Everyone ready for the next amount?
Yep.
183 platinum pieces.
Jeez.
183.
Yes.
Platinum.
Yep. Because I just found all my treasure notes, and I'm like, oh shit, better do math. Hold on.
You guys
That's why I
have
was
been
like, give me a
getting
second.
a lot of treasure. So
Does make a
Yeah.
bit of a difference.
What I will do off screen is I will go through and how much you want to do. I guess I'll talk to you, Eric, like sometime later about like the miscellaneous stuff that I have accumulated that I don't want. So
everything that you want to sell, because of Aerie and your ability to haggle, will be 75% value.
got it.
Woo!
I'll make notes.
If it's things like gems or art or like that kind of stuff, it's 100%. You get it dollar for dollar.
Okay. Okay. 553 silver pieces.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, dope.
For now. Until we convene again. And then maybe more.
I look at this
Until then, that is all you have.
incredibly large pile of gold in a bag that you've handed each of us. With a quirked eyebrow, is this an even distribution amongst us?
Yes.
Yeah, that would makes
Why?
sense.
It is.
You lot have been quite the busybodies then.
Not trivial amounts.
Well, I haven't had time to sell anything until today.
That's true. That is very true.
And Sandpoint's too poor to afford this shit.
And on top of that, we can't go back to Magnamar and sell it.
Yes,
So
what she said.
how often do we go on shopping adventures?
Not often. It's very sad.
I know.
Why do you not want your portion? I'll
No,
take it.
no. I have debts to
Are
pay.
you not happy with it?
I'm.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm.
Considering you haven't been here for most of the adventure,
Yeah.
I should probably take it away and give it to the dwarf ladies.
Yeah, yeah, how fucking dare you die, Lamb? Seriously.
I am grateful for your consideration. Thank you.
Yiktuk, I do believe he is just overwhelmed with the amount of money that he is presented in front of him.
I still stand by Lamb. How could you die? How dare you?
I try to avoid it whenever possible. Sometimes it's
One of
not.
us.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So shopping
Getting
complete.
on a boat. Getting
Yep.
on a boat. Getting on
Alright.
a boat.
Okay.
Wait,
guys-
were we getting on a boat, or I thought we were getting a cart and just hiking it?
Well, we can do that too.
Eh, if we're here and we have the money, why not, we have the funds, why not just, hire a pirate or somebody to take us up the river?
The river tends to flow southerly because the uplands. So stuff flows down the river.
Hmm.
I don't know river physics very well, but I'm assuming it goes one way.
It would be far more
Yeah,
work for
I'm
them
looking
to
at the map now, that
travel.
would not make any sense.
So yeah, like they get stuff from that comes down from the uplands, but not necessarily going up. So you guys would have to hoof it, as it were.
No.
You can easily rent a series of horses and carts. I won't even concern you guys with the prospect of spending money on it because it is trivial at this point of your life.
We could buy a cart and horse because it would be
Exactly.
useful.
So you purchase everybody purchases a horse who wants one.
Okay.
Yiktuk.
Yeah, I assume
I
there's. I assume there's no way in hell I could have teleported Susan up here.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
She's
you
pretty
can
big.
you can teleport back and teleport her again and spend the day.
I only have two teleports prepped, so I could teleport back and then I'd be like, all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Teleport back with Susan.
You haven't
And,
teleported today.
I did teleport today.
You teleported a week ago.
Yeah, that was.
Teleported us to Storval Stairs,
Oh wait,
and then a week of travel to Riddleport.
Oh right. Right. This is taking a hot minute. All right, I will teleport back, get my horse, and then teleport back.
We
Okay,
should
I'm not-
probably go and procure a cart and sundries.
Yep. I'm not gonna make you roll for all that nonsense because it'd be simple. You guys pick up any provisions you need, general camping stuff, travel gear, carts, horses. Yiktuk, are you gonna ride in the cart, or do you want to get your own riding animal?
I go in a cart.
Okay, I had a feeling that would be the case. So Yiktuk will ride in the cart. Susan's there. Susan's a big buff horse, so she can pull the cart.
I pick up an extra horse, a heavy horse, and a cart.
Okay, so yours, and then the extra one that will follow along with the cart.
Mhm.
Sounds good. Anything else you guys want to purchase before you head on out?
No.
A tent.
Yeah, I would assume you'd get all sorts of
I
camping
was gonna say
supplies,
that
foods.
Standard adventure shit. I've had
Like
10
100 gold worth of tent, food, supplies, water, torches.
Yes.
The
Don't even worry about spending money on it. It's so trivial for you guys with money at this point. I'm just gonna assume if we can consider it a general travel supply or camping supply, then you'll just have it. We'll say you have enough food for the whole trip.
And
We'll say you
I
buy
have
a month's worth of dried rations and provisions, and some things that you'll eat early because they'll go bad. But like you can also go hunting while you're out there with Rel and his firearms. I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty easy for you to bag some animals.
Unbelievably simple.
And I do have a cart, by the way.
That's fine. So you guys, we'll give you guys a few days from when you arrive at Riddleport before you decide to head north. Excuse me. The trek to Lake Stormunder, going around the mountains, following the river into the Nolands, and then heading to the northeast, takes you a while, but you eventually will arrive there. We should probably find the thing. You arrive at Lake Stormunder and look around. From the rocky eastern shoreline, Lake Stormunder, the ground rises into the craggy, snow-dappled roots of Brimeskull, casting its long shadow over the area. Yet not all of the ground here is rugged and mountainous. Several hundred feet from the lake's edge, the land suddenly levels off to create a circular hill. Rocks and tenacious shrubs poke through the scattered clumps of snow here, but they are dwarfed by the ring of 7 10-foot-tall stone heads that circle the hill's edge, their faces angled inward at each other, mouths agape. To the east, the sheer mountainside of Brimeskull rises.
7 heads. Wasn't there something of the 7 in the rhyme?
Runelords.
And I've moved you on a new map.
My laptop is going on and off screen wise, so
Fair enough.
I have it on. I have Twitch up on my phone though.
That's fine.
It was in the chat, but it was a long time ago. Do we still have that rhyme?
Yeah. I'll just share it again.
It's the 7 Runelords face down. Each for one of the 7 deadly sins. Wrath,
Each
lust.
stone, the grace of 7 lords, one part of key each ruler hoards. If offered spells and proper prayer, take 7 keys and climb the stair.
Is there some sort
I'm
of...
sorry. Let me finish the description here because it moves on to the next page under a bunch of stuff. To the east, the sheer mountainside of Brimeskull rises, icy and wind-blasted. 200 feet above leers a carving of an ancient face, its gaping mouth forming a large cave entrance in the mountainside. A 10-foot wide stairway of stone descends from this cave to a ledge only 50 feet to the east of the circle of stone. 50 feet to the east of the circle of stone faces. So basically, from where you are, not 50 feet to the east is basically a platform that has a staircase that rises up into the mouth of this mountain. Literal mouth of a face.
Do we see this face on the
Yeah.
mountain?
Comforting.
Damn.
That would be the
I do
stair.
believe that would be the staircase, and I do believe the frozen mountain Zin awaits. So I'm assuming that we do some kind of spell or something.
Keys. Turn twice in Shahedron. Occulted rune forge waits within.
These heads look weird.
Yes.
Can't
I
hear you,
mean-
Jamie.
They're modeled. Sorry, I put my arm in front of it. They're modeled after each of the Runelords.
And why does that one look like a baby? Human.
It's a top-down view, so it's gonna be a little weird.
I assume some humans have a baby face.
On top of that one, I don't know. It might be gluttony or sloth, and babies aren't particularly active. I don't fucking know.
Jamie,
Yes.
from your readings of the books and everything back at the library and your general study of Thassalon, you do know for a fact that these are indeed the 7, at least the heads of the 7 Runelords of ancient Thassalon. They're going in order. One of them is Karzog, who you have spoken to apparently at this point, who was Lord of Transmutation. The next one in the circle would be Kroon of Conjuration, Belimarius of Abjuration, Sorshen of Enchantment, Zandurgul of Illusion, Alasnus, which you have seen the statue of underneath Sandpoint of Evocation, and Zutha of Necromancy.
Mm-hmm. So, is that clockwise from what would be midnight throughout? Or is that just a random?
That's a damn good question. It is. Here's the thing. Karzog is the most northerly one that goes clockwise from there.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. So the necromancy one looks like a baby.
Sure. To go back to the picture, actually. Boop. Yes. This is the necromancer one.
Those who seek eternal life never find exactly what they're after.
Well, I mean, that's the nature of the beast.
That actually elicits a dramatic sigh from Lamb. The rhyme indicates something of a needed key for where we go, and these statues have them for us.
If offered spells and proper prayer, now what would be counted as spell and proper prayer?
Is there?
Do you still have that medallion in your possessions?
What medallion?
The
Yeah.
Shahedron medallion?
Well, I would imagine we still had that. I don't see us selling it.
Yes, you guys absolutely still have it. Anybody who would have had it would have made sure to give it to you before they left, so you do have the Shahedron medallion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I assume Yuktuka has it in a bag somewhere.
In my piles of stuff. Yes, I do.
Perhaps that is the key they're talking about. It is their unifying signet.
Hmm.
Should I touch it to one of the statue heads?
Perhaps.
Or all of them?
I think an investigation of the statue heads
Is it?
lies in front of us.
Yes, I immediately bring up a detect magic.
Yes, they are indeed magical.
Can I roll a perception check?
They have all been warded with what seems to be some sort of protective magic. It does help explain why they look to be in mostly pristine condition even after supposedly 10,000 years. What were you saying, Rel?
I want to do a perception check
Sure.
to see if there's like on all of the. I just wanted to see if see if I could detect if there's like any slots or any kind of place where a medallion or something akin to that size could be placed.
Yeah, sure.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna walk over to the one for lust and just look it over.
33.
I mean, they do have these open mouths that you can reach your hand in, and there's enough space in there to hold something, perhaps. Something maybe the size of like a basketball or so. Jamie, you go look over the one of Lust, which was Runelord Sorshen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. Boop. This one. You're actually very familiar with this picture, this visage in particular, doing your studies of Thassalon from years and years before. You studied specifically these arts, and you've seen this image show up before. You never really linked it to a name in the books that you were able to find, but now you have, which is kind of neat.
I just want to kind of I make an Arcana check to see if there's anything like we need to get it open, or I don't know what knowledge skill that
Give
would
me a.
Yeah, we're staring at a riddle and we really don't know how to solve it.
Go ahead. Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Nat 20, so 41.
Well, I mean, even with the natural 20, it's really you're
hard.
unsure. You're unsure about what. Like, you can tell that these are definitely magical. Using detect magic and going over Arcana, you do notice that each of these heads is irradiating magic from it that corresponds to the school of magic that each of these Runelords represent. Especially standing in front of Sorshan, you definitely recognize the element of enchantment magic radiating from it, from the statue itself.
Okay.
I look for the one that is radiating magic of conjuration.
Okay.
And
Conjuration is Croon.
Croon.
Croon is
That's
boop, right there.
it's got an open mouth like
Correct.
the others.
Yes.
I ready a spell of Cure Light Wounds, and I direct it at the statue.
Okay. That's a conjuration spell?
It is a conjuration spell.
You begin to cast Cure Light Wounds, and you start to cast a spell. You don't even have to direct it towards it. It is, as the spell manifests, it is siphoned off towards the open mouth. The head glows with energy for a moment, and the ground vibrates, and a piercing trill emanates from the head. Super loud. The glow and the sound fade completely. At which point you look in, and a golden key appears in its mouth.
Do I see this?
Well, you definitely heard this noise. It probably hurt your ears a little bit.
Lamb, what was that?
That was... Well... It's siphoned...
We have to cast a spell for the class.
You hear from the mountainside, from the open the cave in the mountainside. You hear a roar. A roar you're kind of familiar with. It sounds similar to, well, it doesn't sound similar to it. You hear the roar of a dragon, basically.
Oh, goody.
As you look to there, you see emerging from the mountainside a white dragon flying out.
Fuck.
Not ideal!
Oh, man, not
large?
good.
Large.
Are we going to have to fight a dragon for each? Because
Yep, and that's me shifting forms.
Go ahead and you'll all have a chance to cast a spell if you'd like to before combat. That's fine, but you will have to roll initiative starting now.
Oh.
I prep all my guns.
Armor plating.
Mage armor.
Nope, that's the wrong one. We don't want that one.
All of that jazz.
Let's do. What's this one? No, that's also a thing. Gooberfish?
So, that ring, is that an ascent or a descent?
I'm sorry, what?
Is that a climb or a fall, this outer ring?
Descent.
That's a fall. Okay, so we're sitting on a plateau
it's a gentle slope. Like it's
All
not
right.
like maybe a total of like 5 or 10 feet difference, but you could easily walk or slide down it.
Alright, I just wanted to get that cleared.
You're
That's a
good.
big fucking drag.
David.
David,
We beg of you. Sire. Please.
show us mercy.
God damn it.
It's not even set to whistle.
Oh, mercy.
Yes, but it.
No, but it's so close to your mic that it's picking up.
True. It is kicking a lot of power through that coil.
don't be Satan.
Why?
'Cause that's
I mean-
my job.
Everybody's got their hobbies.
I think I do it better than you, but hey, who's judging?
Are you saying you're a better Satan? Shut the fuck up.
All right,
I'm
kids,
saying
calm
I'm
down. You can
saying
all be
I'm a better
safe.
evil mastermind.
Sure.
No one can be Satan but me.
This is just a competition on who could be the better Satan. I do apologize, guys, that I'm not, like, in the, able to look at Roll20. I'm able to look at it via my phone.
Well, I really have.
Slap.
Oh, wait,
This lap. What?
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm sitting on 4.
There we
This
go.
seems like a great time to use it.
Alrighty,
Like-
so
Sure.
I go shuffling in my bag, pull out a small glass vial of a viscous red liquid, and down it very quickly.
Yeah, well, fine time to get drunk, friend, but I don't think it's quite the good time. The best time.
How do I show using a potion of bull strength?
this where are you? Right there.
Adjusts.
Adjustments, and you go to adjustments, do spell adjustment, and then type in bull strength. Remember, there's an apostrophe.
Okay.
Oh, I had that problem constantly. All right, so let's do initiatives. If
Oh, yeah.
I have my combat thing open, show tactical console. Tactical console.
Oh god, that's not good.
That could have been better.
Minute per level. So for 13 minutes, I have a +4 strength.
All right, initiatives for Yuktuk,
30.
Rel,
17.
Lamb,
10.
Eri,
5.
Kitsuki,
15.
Damon.
What?
Anna. You're up
What?
first.
I could not move my figure.
Do what?
I can't move Yekdek on the screen.
There you go. Done. So, this dragon is actually not there yet. It is flying down from the mountain. It's very far away. I just have it on the screen so you can kind of see it. It's coming from that direction, though.
Okay. I want to stealth as best I can.
Okay, you gotta get behind that head right there, basically, and stealth it up.
Yeah, as best I can.
Alright, go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
$40.
Got it. Next is Rel.
Alright, I'm going to move. Right here, and I'm going to prep Ifrit.
Sounds good. Kitsuki.
I'm gonna stand right here. Move to there. Initiate a full defensive action.
Can you not
I'm gonna- I do not have control of my token.
Fixed it.
So yeah, I'm gonna move here. Full defense. As I'm basically moving into a fighting stance and just taunting him to come right at me. Because I'm out in the open.
Sounds good. Next, the dragon goes. Call that full defense. The dragon comes screeching inward. Rah. Dragon sounds. They don't have dragon sounds up here. Where are we? We are... Fly. Okay. He comes flying over your heads and screeches past you. In doing so, he lays down a breath weapon attack. Let's see here.
Oh,
His
boy.
breath weapon is a 50-foot cone weapon. So we'll say sorry somewhere about here. 50-foot cone weapon. He'll grab David. Most likely grab you. Anna, you're going to be behind the statue. She should be fine. Jamie, you'll be out in the open. I think it hits you too. What's my cone? I need a cone template in this game. That'd be great. Pathfinder AoE templates.
Finally, almost out of this weird.
I'm gonna say it can hit you guys. I don't think it should be too much of a problem. Anna, you're gonna be probably okay because you're gonna be behind that. No, well, let me think.
I mean, plus she's Anna, so she's like super.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
daunting.
as it's screaming by, it's like flying over, but it's pointing its kind of AoE down at the ground to kind of just do a rectangular strafe across the thing. I say that, and then Adam's gonna do that someday. I'm gonna regret that decision. So. Rule of cool. Plus, Anna will probably just avoid it all anyway. Who cares? So, everybody needs to give me a reflex save. Except for Rel. You should be well out of the range.
Yay!
Reflex save.
Oh, it's a reflex. Oh.
Woo! Second nat 20 of the night, boy.
Reflex save. Yep.
Not so good.
Okay. Let's see here. What is the save? Should probably look that up again. Okay. Anybody else? What'd you guys get?
I got a 17.
24.
Okay. 24, 17. Anna?
19.
Okay. Jamie?
So, Garb.
Nat 20 plus, 27.
Okay. Funny enough, Jamie's the only one who saves.
Yay.
You save for half damage.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Whoop.
evasion.
I need a pencil, so I'll have a
Okay,
46 points of damage.
that's full.
Yes, that's full. 20d4 damage.
Okay, so 23. Got it.
You take half damage on a fail.
Improved evasion.
Okay.
Save for no, fail for half.
Okay. And I think you probably do the same thing.
Yep.
I have regular invasion. So I get half?
You failed the save,
Okay.
so you
So-
take full damage.
It's
unless you have improved evasion.
improved evasion is what lets you take half when you miss.
Jamie, you passed actually, so you take 23 points of damage.
Okay.
Cold, if it matters to anybody who has cold resistance of some kind.
It doesn't trigger my spell resistance, so...
I'm
I do
gonna
not
come
believe it
get a
does.
Pencil.
So how much damage was it?
46.
Whew, that tickled. Stupid dragons, just trying to look at the heads.
And it again flies past you guys, kind of coming back up in its arc. After that will be Lamb and then Airy.
Also, Eric, don't forget to roll a D4, I believe, for the breath weapon's recharge time.
I'm sorry, I've been.
Well, no, that's in secret for you.
I'm sorry, Jamie was talking to me. What's up?
Don't worry about
Don't
it.
forget to roll for the breath weapon's recharge time.
Oh yeah, no, I got that. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right.
Handled already. Don't worry. Let me make sure this breath weapon doesn't do anything. It's cold damage and. I don't think it does anything else to you guys. I mean, 46 damage is plenty. So.
Yeah.
So Lamb. And then Ares next.
So how big is this dragon? It looks like
It's
full-
huge. It's a huge size.
huge. Okay.
I think I got that right on there. 3x3 is huge.
Yeah. I am going to.
Oh, there's one more thing it does. I'm sorry. This is important. Everybody has to give me a will save. Everybody, as the dragon flies over.
Okay.
16.
What are we making a save?
27.
A will save.
What save am I rolling, Eric?
A will save. No, sorry, I wasn't
sure.
sure if I was muted or not because I said it.
No, like, it cuts out half of your words occasionally for me.
Okay.
18.
That's no bueno.
19.
Alright, anybody who rolled the target numbers are 23. If you failed, you are shaken for the entire combat. You're shaken for the entire combat. Lots of rounds, incredible amounts of rounds.
So,
And what detriment does that have?
I'm gonna
-2
if you-
penalty
if
to
you-
attack rolls.
If you're using Hero Labs, go into your Conditions tab and just click Shaken.
Ah.
That's the easiest way to do it. For the rest of you who don't have that, Shaken is going to give you the effect of -2 to all your attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks. So basically, -2. Just consider it to -2 to anything you have to roll.
fun.
It's the easiest way to remember it. Basically, anything you have to roll is a -2.
Oh,
Yep. Jamie, things like concentration checks do not count because I don't think they count as ability checks or skill checks.
okay.
So those things you don't have to worry about. And you guys are going to be like that for the entire combat.
Gotcha.
Yay!
We're spooked.
24
Oh, it's a-
rounds to be specific. If that matters.
Jesus.
A lot. Now it is Lamb's turn.
Okay, so I am going to cast Cure Moderate Wounds Mass, which
Okay.
It's going to be centered in such a fashion that it catches everyone who was just breathed upon.
Easily done. So like,
Yeah.
you see everyone
And
kind of covered in ice that you can see, including a Yuktuk-sized pile of frost over by a statue down there. You're like, that's probably Yuktuk. Doosh. Go ahead and cast a spell.
that's pretty okay, I'd say. Considering I rolled d8s and I just rolled 2 8s. 29!
That's very impressive, sir.
I'm okay with this.
Good job.
So everyone gets 29 health back.
Oh, I'm back up full. Duh.
But, oh right, because you only took half.
Yeah. Because the dragon don't want none of this.
Next will be Airy, then Yuktuk.
Okay. Alright. So, am I able to make a... Do I know anything about frost dragons off the top of my head, or shall I make a roll?
Well, it's a dragon, and it likes ice. Other than that, you'd have to roll. Dragons are a... I forget what dragons are, actually. What's your question?
Arcana?
I'm gonna look it up here as soon as I remember how to use the computer.
I wouldn't be terribly surprised if it's Arcana, because they're magical creatures, right?
It probably
Yeah.
is.
Because they're not a planar being, they're not a religious thing. I don't see them being history and nobility.
What about a nature check?
Oh,
Oh,
please
nature,
don't
your
tell me it's
check.
a nature. Please don't tell me it's a nature check. Like anything.
I have a nature check, so
Yeah.
Well, motherfucker.
It's an Arcana check.
Oh, okay. I will make that.
I'm literally gonna put this tab like directly on my bar here, so I can easily come back to this screen.
Okay. 39.
39. Back to that same tab real quick. Damn it. You are trying to identify. Let's see here.
Just trying to find out what I can
Monster
and cannot
lore.
do to it.
10 plus monsters CR. What's your CR, buddy?
High.
And what'd you get?
39.
39. Okay. So, you know that it's definitely that. Definitely a frost dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Very 5 points per check results to do see. You may recall another piece of useful information. So you recall 2 pieces of useful information about this dragon.
Okay.
And I think I think honestly the easiest way for me to do this is to just kind of like pick and choose what I think is going to be the most useful for you to know.
That's fine.
So 2 things. You know that. Let's
Ice,
see
I imagine
here.
he's
It can do
immune to.
lots of icy things. That's fine. You know that it's immune to things like cold and
Yes.
paralysis and sleep, that kind of stuff.
Makes sense. Yes.
You also know that it is definitely this something that you know and makes you smile ear to ear when you remember it. Frost Dragon.
He's
They are
weak to
actually
fire.
vulnerable to fire. They take 50% bonus fire damage.
Yeah,
and
things that
Ares-
actually take more damage from certain spells.
It's fucking rare as shit in Pathfinder. It's a really weird thing. Like such a standard RPG trope, but in tabletop gaming, it's not used very often.
Ares' fingers kind of like crackle a little with heat, and it's like, yeah, you're mine.
All right, so what are you gonna do?
All right, so I am going to cast. How far away is he from me? Because I can't see the screen.
He is. Let's see here. You're here. He's about 115 feet away from you,
That is his relative distance on the map.
from the center of the thing. Yes. So from like here, ish. Give or take 5-10 feet, but I'm not gonna sweat the details.
I'm going to if I fireball. Okay, I'll look at the screen. Where is he at?
He's
I
115
fireball-
feet away from you. He is very, very far away. He's flying in the sky.
If I fire, okay, so I won't hit anything else if I fireball him.
Maybe some birds. Chickens.
No, chickens! I have issues with this.
Well, that's above my pay grade. So
I
I'm going
have
to-
qualms.
I'm going to attempt to fireball him.
Sure.
Okay.
So let's see here. Fireball spell.
The range is long, if there's a question on that.
Oh yeah, no.
400.
You can do 400 feet minimum. 440 feet minimum. You're fine. So you launch a fireball. He's gonna make a reflex save.
Yes.
That might fail.
Reflex half.
I'm looking. Reflex save. It's a lot. Okay, and your reflex your DC is.
Only 18. I imagine it doesn't go up with level.
No.
Steve.
He does succeed, so he'll take half damage, but he also takes 50% more damage. So would that just be a wash, right? Math.
Yeah.
Basically.
Or would you take 150% damage divided by 2?
150% damage divided by 2.
I
mean,
actually.
So take 70%.
I'm gonna
75%.
just roll it, and I'll do the math.
Okay, so it's what's my cap on fireball? Because I know there has to be a
D10, 10d6, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the cap.
You're
It's
definitely
delayed
at-
blast that can go up to 20.
correct.
Oh boy.
Hey, Anna, you're gonna be next, but I'm going to run and use the bathroom after she does this damage, so...
I do nothing, because it's too far away.
Are you gonna move?
Maybe.
Okay.
But that's it.
Well, Rel, you'll be next, and then Kitsuki. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go use the little boys here.
40 points.
That's fine. I'm gonna ask the complicated
40.
questions.
40 points, that's easy. So that's 60 points divided by 2 is 30 points. I don't even need a calculator.
Dang.
Oh, I didn't, like, give him health or anything. Computer, stop it. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. God damn it.
And Aries never been happier to meet something that she can finally just light
Nuke
up.
from orbit.
Yeah, she's like, oh, you're weak to fire? Come here.
Yep, so your blast of fire shoots out. You watch as the fireball, like, you point your finger out, the little ball of energy shoots off into the sky. You manage to kind of aim it just right so that it's gonna, the dragon's gonna be flying close enough to it, and then it, boom, detonates in this giant, perfect round ball of explosive fire in the air, catching the dragon in it. You notice that the dragon's body shimmers slightly as some of your flames kind of glance over its body, but the rest seek around it and grasp onto its scales, and you see him screech in pain.
That's in character. She's never been happier.
And that will be
Everything going on.
Yiktuk, and then Rel, and then Kitsuki. I'm going to go pee.
I'm gonna go have a smoke.
And we never heard from him again.
Oh, it's been an hour.
So, I have a crazy idea.
I have several crazy ideas.
A crazy monk idea. But
Let's-
I need to know the distance from this point to where the dragon is in length and height.
He'd said something about 150 feet away from us, so
Yeah, I think most
quite
of that
a
might
distance.
be a
Because from there, if he's close enough, if it's feasible, I could probably try and jump and grab onto him.
Oh god, I don't think you can jump that high. BRB.
I don't know. Acrobatics roll at a plus 33?
I have an idea.
Unless you can ground him.
No, but you said you could.
I might.
I think I can get you there. Not there, but we'll see.
I'm back.
Damn it.
How low to the ground did he come when he did his Passover fire or ice breathing?
Let's see. It would have had to be at least... we'll say about 40 feet. Just for the fact that the cone is 50 feet long, so to strafe, he would have had to have gotten pretty low. Actually, I wouldn't even say that. He probably got pretty low. We'll say maybe like 20 feet. Just
Okay.
he like skimmed over the heads, basically. You know.
Okay.
So,
Yiktuk, you moved.
I would have to roll a
Well-
32.
You get to what?
For pinning. He's
No,
talking.
no, not pinning. That'd be a high jump to grab him
Oh.
as he's making a pass.
For a 20-foot jump.
Salura is not here.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna have him hold position, and Kitsuki, you can make a go at this.
So, here's math question for you.
Sure.
I actually need you to look at. So, from this point of the ledge here,
Yeah.
there, how far out and up is this dragon?
Like,
Like, length and height up from that ledge, where is he positioned?
probably 60, 70 or more feet up in the air, 80 feet away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 70 feet away?
Okay, I feasibly cannot make a running high jump on that one.
No.
I mean, you can always try.
No, I legitimately cannot. Even with a plus 33 to acrobatics, that is far too much of a distance using the math I've been looking at.
There is that, I guess.
Because the DC for a long jump at greater than 20 feet is 20 plus 5 for each for 5 feet beyond 20.
Oh man.
High jump is DC 16 for 4 feet and then plus 4 per additional foot up. That's not happening. It was an idea.
So, what are you gonna do, David?
Lamb's got an idea.
I would say
I am gonna hold my turn until Lamb acts.
Okay.
I can't reach him. I can't get to him until he comes down to the ground. And if all he's gonna do is strafing fire, then well, I'm just gonna stand here and dance.
So quick update on gold, if everyone wants it.
sure, why not?
Add 4,528 gold.
I'm guessing you're...
528?
Yep.
We'll wait till
I know,
Rel
I'm just
gets
saying
back,
for the people who are here.
Dear Lord. So, who wants to buy a keep?
No.
I
We're
mean,
literally getting to a point where we can buy a business and base this entire operation out of.
it would be
Yeah,
nice.
the campaign's almost over.
I mean, it would be nice to buy a keep. Up to now, I've only been buying a borrow.
Sigma,
Yes.
add 4,528 gold.
All right.
Could someone text Crystal, please?
No, I don't deserve this.
What do you do?
You didn't
Everything.
catch
John
the...
just made a bad pun.
It was really good. It was the best.
Oh. Okay, I'm texting Crystal.
Oh no, that's not
4,600
necessary.
what now?
4,528.
gold.
Alright, so anyway, we were at, Yatek already went. Rel, it is your turn. David will be holding his action until later anyway, but it is Rel's turn.
All right. Where is the dragon in comparison to us right now?
Over somewhere about 100 feet away. Flying in the sky.
All right.
I could fly twice as high.
You can shoot him at a pretty solid penalty because your range brackets are 30.
Let's see. 20,
It'd be a
15,
minus
and 10.
3. Because it'd be a minus 3 to shoot at that range.
Well, it says here my maximum range is 25 feet, so it really wouldn't do anything, much of anything.
For your gun.
For your pistol? I thought your revolver was a 30-foot bracket.
20 feet.
Weird.
No, it's a... Yeah, it's 30 feet, plus the 5 feet that I got for the, where is it here?
Or maybe it's 20 feet and plus the 5.
So only a minus 2.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Aye.
Oh yeah, but I wouldn't be able to... It would be a solid probably miss.
Say, my sheet here says the increment on a revolver is 20 feet.
Okay, so it's 25 feet with the addition that I have somewhere.
A feet of some kind.
Yeah, it's somewhere on here. Many, many pages.
Well,
It's
you could make a single attack at a minus 4 penalty for range. It's still better than nothing.
And it's a touch attack?
He
Yeah.
ignores up to -5 in penalties due to distance.
Oh, then
Because
you're
he has eagle eyes.
even better off. So, it's a touch attack. and you're a
within
lot better
the
off.
first 5 brackets. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I don't see a maximum range on these things. It's kind of weird. It's just 20 feet increments.
Up to 10 increment brackets.
Oh, is it 10 increment? Okay.
Yeah, that's specific for
Because
the
of,
firearm.
so because of your eagle eyes, you can shoot up to 100 feet before you incur a penalty.
So nice. He's in range.
All right. Well then, we'll attack him with Ifrit.
All right, go for it. Oh, that's not his AC.
And since I have rapid shot, I'll hit him twice.
This is against touch, correct?
Yes, it's against touch AC.
Oh no, is it only touch?
One sec.
If you're in short range, right?
I'm checking that again.
Pretty sure it's only touch if you're in short range.
First 5 range increments, so it counts as touch armor.
What is that under?
Advanced or firearms in the PFSRD under firearm rules, range and penetration.
Penetration.
Giggity.
White people.
You know you love us.
Might actually just be easy if I link it.
Is this considered an advanced firearm?
Yes, it is a revolver.
Okay, then yes, it is touch AC.
All right. I'm rolling my first. 26 to hit. 26 to hit.
Hits.
Uh, 15 regular damage, 5 fire damage.
Okay, and the next one?
$30 to hit, 17 regular, 6 fire.
Do your guns do any sort of different things like adamantite or magical or like that kind of stuff? Because of like your grip points or anything like that I should be aware of.
I haven't activated any deeds, and just I only have regular bullets loaded, so no.
Okay, so your shots ring out true, they fly out and they land directly upon the beast. And you notice the bullets just harmlessly bounce off of his skin. The fire that explodes from the magic in them washes over them and doesn't seem to actually touch his scales from this distance.
Alright, that was a full round action, wasn't it? For
To
attack.
shoot twice, yeah. You can practice it.
Yeah, I'll 5-foot step behind the statue here.
Sure. David, you can still hold that action?
Yeah.
Okay.
John's got an idea. I'm hoping
Alright.
this doesn't flub.
The dragon comes screeching in again. He's going to do... Let's see here.
Oh, can he come close though? I mean, please.
He's playing dragon tactics properly. Don't bitch too much. If you had a fly spell, maybe.
But he wants to come close, right, Sage?
Well, make him come close.
I don't know. I feel like fireballing him should make them want to come closer. Who doesn't want to come closer after a fireball?
I mean, I assume he likes it.
He's a white dragon. He's as dumb as a bag of bricks.
You're as dumb
He
as
finds that
Pythagoras.
to be very insulting.
I hope so.
So your plan is just to insult him so that he lands, that we just go in for the kill.
to insult him until he tries to land and bite me. Even then, I win.
On that note, guys, it's been an hour.
Oh, mercy.
Yeah.
I suppose that's
Why
true.
is this pink?
Oh, because I didn't rinse out your shot glass, so it still has a tinge of perimeter.
Classic.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh,
Cheers to that.
no. It's still bananas.
Cheers, ladies and gentlemen.
So John, in essence, the shit is bananas.
Yeah.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
It's double cringe.
The day I don't enjoy that suffering.
Wait. John, are you gonna make me big?
No.
Oh my.
No. 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 Get your mind out of the gutter, you disgusting.
What the hell? Hang on. Sorry. It tells me, like, I'm looking at my things here, and it's like, this is what you're supposed to do with him, and I'm like, but it doesn't say I can do that. Sorry. I'm a horrible, horrible
no.
person.
True.
No, you're not. Jesus Christ and cheese and fucking.
Don't listen to her, you're the worst.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and David.
I'm a liar.
Yep.
Let's see.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
I think it hit you last time, actually.
He's going to fly straight back across, pausing momentarily at David. He is going to swing out his tail at you. He's going to try to grapple you. Let's see if he can do it.
39 CMD.
Just CMB versus CMD, right? So, 50.
Oh.
Okay, so he's got me.
He grapples you, and he flies off with you
dead.
away.
You dead, David.
No,
Hate to
he
break
just
it to ya.
fixed my problem. I can't
Ladies
reach
and
him.
gentlemen- Ladies and gentlemen, someone still may die here.
So, you are now, again, flying the other direction, about another 100 feet away from the party in the sky. We'll say going up incrementally 100 feet out, and say, what, 70, 80 feet above the ground? I don't know how high dragons should fly,
I look
but they can
forward
fly
to
twice
him
as high.
dropping you, David.
Okay, and?
Well, squish.
No. We've proven this once already.
Oh, actually, it tells me right here. So he's about 100 feet out and 100 feet up. He flies kind of horizontally.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He needs to get medium range.
Dip
Oh, no,
and
no,
dip.
He's in medium
Dip,
range.
dip,
It's
dip,
fine.
dodge, duck, dive.
Dip, 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 dip,
Well,
dip, 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 dip.
Dodge, dip, dive, duck, and dodge.
No, because
Appreciate
I stated I was going to hold my action until Lamb acted, so...
Well, it's Lamb's turn.
Well, it's my turn, and I have a plan. Where you go? What do you? That is not part of the plan!
I got this!
Okay, new
Did it
plan.
land?
No,
No.
it hovered, grabbed, and I'm all right.
Okay, so we need to give each other the grappled condition.
Right.
Good point. Thank you for reminding me of that. I will go and do that because that will actually affect everybody else. Boop. Grappled.
I wonder if I give him oppressive Borden, he'll literally drop you.
So what are you gonna do, Lamb? And then Ares next.
No, I'll go next.
Well, technically, yes. David will go next, then Ares.
Well, this is not the most ideal method. I move over to you and say, when it comes close, be ready to strike, Yiktuk.
Can you even find me?
I
am
mean,
stealthing.
okay, then
I
I don't find you, and then we don't get anything done.
I'm just saying, I'm just helping you here because I'm like.
This is not helping. That's not how helping works. Making it harder to find you to get things done is not helping.
Hey, this is what I do.
Not help. I get it. That's what you do.
Yeah. Oh,
Anyways,
fine.
so
Hand me back my gold.
white
Bitch.
people.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
You're pretty sure that you can follow your tech from the footprints in the snow, and figure out she's probably right there. You don't actually like you walk next to where you think she is. It is, and you're not quite sure. You're like, I'm pretty sure you're nearby. We'll go with that.
Damn it.
and I kind of hold out a hand.
You just hold out your hand?
Is that your turn? Or you do anything else?
I am readying an action.
Okay. I assume for if Yuktuk takes your hand.
If Yuktuk takes my hand and the creature comes close for another strafe.
Okay. David, you get to take an action.
I'm gonna reverse the grapple.
All right. Attempt to reverse the grapple.
Gravity does not work.
You have to overcome. What again?
His current CMD.
Okay.
We're both grappled.
Go for it.
This will probably fail. It'll probably fail.
What'd you get?
It's 20.
It fails. Absolutely fails.
Like, oh shit. It's like wriggle, just like.
Okay. You're like wriggling out, like your arms are kind of free and everything from this thing, but you're like kind of it's got you kind of like hunched up in your chest area, wrapped around with his tail wrapped around you. You know, as it's kind of just pulling you behind him. Next will be Aerie.
Oh, goody. Okay.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
So, how close is he now?
We're gonna go with 100 feet away. Just a general rule of thumb: 100 feet away
Okay,
to make our lives easier. I'm all for that.
Alright. So he's still not in close range, right?
Depends on what you're trying to do.
Huh?
It depends on what you're trying to do.
I was debating on Scorching Ray, but he is not considered close.
What's the range on Scorching Ray?
25 plus 5 feet for every 2 levels, so he's not close.
What level are you?
13?
13 divided by 2 is 6, so 5 times 6.
30.
30. No, yeah, he'd be out of range for.
Oh, Aerie groans audibly. Because at this point, if he dies, he falls, and so does David. But that's not her job. That is 110% not her job. What can I affect in a cone-shaped or no, that's a
Cone's too far.
card. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like 40 feet, something like that, at the most.
I will fireball again. Yes, I did have more than one prepped.
No, I'm sure you had like 2 or 3. David, reflex save.
Yep, this is gonna hurt. Wait,
Yeah,
it's her fireball. I've got this.
I passed the reflex save. Take half.
So
So I'll take, math.
75%.
What's her DC? I don't think I actually beat that.
18.
I don't beat that. So I take half.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'm sure you're
Roll
fine.
the damage.
Just do all the damage.
That was a low roll. So David, you have that going for you. This fireball can be so much more brutal than that. That's disgusting fireball.
You got this, I believe in you. Just
Alright.
melt him.
That's kind of what she's going for at this point. So it's 27, so 14 would half it.
Okay.
I think it's 17 or 18 if you assume.
20 damage. Takes 20 damage. So everybody takes 1.5.
Yeah. Alright, well...
Oh, it stipulates it has to be a willing creature.
Alrighty, and I will... Okay.
So how much damage?
Whatever she said.
I rolled a... 27, so half would be 14. So I'm going to move towards the beast, as much as I physically can, which is not prone to be what I do. What's my movement?
Well, moving towards it's kind of is like it's 100 feet away in the air, so like moving towards it, like you can just kind of get to where Yiktuk is, but like after seeing it blast,
that's what. She's just gonna try to move towards where she thinks Lamb is, because she probably has no idea where Yiktuk is.
That's right. Your roll 20's not up, so I'll move you. So you're gonna move towards Lamb and Yiktuk?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. You are now. Do you want to stay adjacent to the head you were standing by, or do you want to move closer to the head that they are standing by? Because you're next to each other, basically.
I will move adjacent to the head that I was standing by.
Okay, sounds good. So that's done. Next on the list is Yiktuk.
That would be you.
So I stare at Lamb and his hand out. And I'm like, what is it? What? I don't understand.
You can respond.
Take my hand. And
Explain.
I will give you a chance to strike at the creature.
Alright, I take his hand.
There's a field of flowers that grows around you, and sudden prancing overwhelms you. No.
I take my hand back.
Are you gonna hold action until you are within range of the beast? I assume.
I don't even know what I'm doing. Honestly.
I would say that that's probably the correct answer: is to hold action until you can attack the beast. I don't know what John's doing exactly, but I have a feeling it's something like a fastball special. It sounds like of some kind. Rel, it is your turn.
Alright, I will use my free action of rapid reload to reload Ifrit with adamantite bullets. And then I will try to attack him using targeting. I also use one grit point to use targeting and target his wings.
Okay, interesting. Let's do it. Roll to hit. And I'll still say you're within 100 feet. Because... easy. That's right. 32 hits? 17 adamantite on 1 fire, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Your shot rings out, slams against his scales. You see a bit of chipping. Oh, no, you went for the wing. What does the targeting the wing do exactly?
Let's see. On hit, the target is damaged normally and must make a DC 20 fly check or fall 20 feet.
Oh boy.
Fly check. Ooh, what is this fly?
That's not bad. I was prepped for
a great thing. Ooh, the beast descends 20 feet. So, David, you're currently 80 feet in the air. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
You see some of his scale chip away. Again, not a lot of damage considering part of the scales on his wing kind of flake off. Again, not as much as you'd think you would like to see happen, but definitely some damage. And the fire part of your blast, again, just like reverberates around the ring, but doesn't actually touch it from what you can see.
Bastard is difficult.
Indeed.
You can do another shot, or you? Oh, I guess you reloaded, so you could do another shot. That's a good point.
Well, my reload was a free action, so
Oh,
I mean,
well then do you want to? You want to?
Not really certain if I should. I mean, I could, but let's see.
Spoilers, yes.
Sure, fuck it. Let's do this. $30 to hit.
That hits.
$16 regular, or 16 adamantine, and 1 fire.
Okay, again, it seems like the damage is minuscule, and the fire just kind of washes over him. Is that another wing shot?
Is it still to the wing?
He's been in the grip point for that one, I'm pretty sure. Unless it says all attacks, I'm not sure.
It's a full round action.
What shot is that? Is that utility shot?
Hi, Davey.
It's targeting. It's deed targeting.
Deed. Oh, there it is. Cool.
Hi,
Who's
Davey.
that? Hey,
This is
David
Pathfinder.
Jones.
We're just out playing some bullets and
What
badasses.
team is this? Playing bullets and badasses. Wings. Okay, Deed.
We're playing Ares
Okay,
Youth
so-
for one day.
The deed requires a forward action to make a single attack, so you can't actually shoot it twice.
Oh, I didn't read far enough. My bad.
It's fine. So save a bullet, which is fine.
Sleeping.
Damage
Who
is
does
minimal
that?
anyway. Moving on, that was Rel Kitsuki.
Right. I'm gonna use my standard action and punch this bitch in the tail.
Punch us some bitch.
Ah, right in the tailbone. Ah, that's not nice.
Right in the taint.
Ooh.
So, Davey, since now we have somebody here, currently they are standing amidst a hill that has 7 stone heads, which all reflect the 7 Runelords of Thassalon. They've realized that apparently casting a magical spell near the heads will cause a key to emerge, and they're looking to get these keys from these heads. When they activated one of them, a white dragon appeared from the mountains and is starting to fly over them, hitting it with frosty breath weapons, and currently has David about 80 feet in the air, 100 feet away from them, wrapped up in his tail. Good times. David, you are doing a...
Attack roll 24.
An attack roll, 24. My AC is different now because I'm grappled, so I don't remember. Boop. Unsuccessful.
Okay. It just
So you go to punch its tail, and you're like, tail just is
shifts.
whipping back and forth. You just go, nothing there.
Yeah, and off in the distance, just this string of cursing, what you can imagine in a foreign language, as hands come together, move action, abundant step.
Okay.
I immediately appear right there, just blink.
What's the range on that?
It acts as a dimensional door.
You're fine.
Range is 400 plus 40 per
fine.
level.
You're fine.
As
You are
I am standing on the ground next to Aerie. It's like, well, that didn't go as planned.
The dragon is not happy with this. Looks back and is like, as it's now taking his turn, and it's turned around and is now flying back over all of you.
I'm figgity fucked.
Let's see here.
Figgity fucked.
Doesn't.
I have a really fun idea if Aerie dies, so... But I guess, like, I don't want David's character to die, so savage.
Can't do that. So, goddamn, what are you gonna do right now? To pee again. Let's see.
Tiny bladder.
Tiny bladder. So it's gonna fly over you guys again. John.
Okay.
As it flies over you, it's going to try to hit you with its tail. This is actually not a trying to grab you type situation. It's just going ahead and try to hit you because he sees you right there. So,
so he's not doing a strafe?
it is a flyby attack, yes.
Okay, it is a flyby attack.
Yeah. So basically, he's going to be getting to you, doing an action, and then continuing to move. That will be a hit. Guaranteed.
So about that
Yeah.
readied action thing.
Right. Oh, you know, you're right. I guess that would happen first. So yeah, he gets pretty low. He gets within 10 feet above you.
Okay, so he gets within 10 feet above me. I, with Yik-Tuk in hand,
Oh god.
time hop
Okay.
5 feet above him. With Yik-Tuk.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh. Lovely.
So suddenly you are now no longer below him, but you are above him. I'm gonna go ahead and make a roll here. Yeah, he his tail lashes out and smacks into the ground where you were standing, and he's confused. Give me a what would be a good? God, why don't we have edge in this game?
Wisdom?
Wisdom or Arcana, whatever will be best. I don't know if you have an Arcana skill or not, so whatever's a good skill for you. Either a straight up Wisdom roll or an Arcana check.
I feel like
I
wisdom
have
rolls.
knowledge arcana. Is that what I'm
Yes.
looking for? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you not only you. It's not even like 50 feet above him. You land, and as soon as you cast a spell, I assume what you wanted. You're like on the
Right.
dragon's back.
Right.
Anna,
Yeah.
you are now within range to strike the creature. As you suddenly find yourself standing, basically standing on its back. You have a moment to decide what to do. You
With this
you can either choose to attack the creature, or choose to grab on or hold on to the beast as it's flying past you at 200 feet per round.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ.
It's a true flying creature. It's fast.
Dragon uppercut could have been a funny idea, but no, that's not really something I can do.
Now, granted, keep in mind you're only about 10 feet off the ground, so even if you fall off his back, you're not falling very far.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but
what does Yik-Tuk do in the situation?
What would Yik-Tuk do?
What would Brian Bortano do if he was here today?
WWYD.
He'd probably kick in Nessa too.
WWYD.
That's what Brian Bortano would do. And
oh,
you know
boy.
what? Think about it. Think about it.
Okay.
Of course, the ultimate time saver, or the time giver, the bladder of tininess, the
This
cursed
is
bladder of holding.
literally the worst situation you could put me in. Like the worst.
I love everything about this. I'm just
Because my immediate brain's like, well, if I rope him, slash grapple him and stuff like that, and rope him, I'm like, I can stay on long enough to be able to be like, I'm gonna stab you a bunch. But that requires time and probably a lot of athletic checks and things like that, which I doubt.
I've given you choices. The worst thing in the world.
How dare you?
What would Yik-Tuk do in this situation, though? What would the character really do?
I can tell you, in the event that you do end up staying on him to stab him further, I will try to stay on as well. And
Don't
keep
fucking lie to
you
me.
alive?
Don't fucking lie to me.
I said I
doubt
will
you have-
try.
I doubt you have the skill to stay on this fucking dragon. I'm probably the only one, besides the monk, to be able to stay on this fucking dragon.
I will stay on this dragon. I
I don't
promise.
fucking believe you.
Oh man, and 2
Okay,
character
well,
deaths might happen on a birthday.
Question. Quick question.
Sure.
Do I gain my sneak attack damage for this?
Oh, absolutely. Like, this thing did not see this coming. Like the yes. This was a pretty goddamn good maneuver, and I'm gonna allow it to be happening.
Well, is it possible if so I will do 1 attack on him. This is what I'm basically gonna do. And also, after I do that 1 attack, try to hold on to the dragon as best I can. So instead of doing like
make the attack roll, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
And John, what would be a good roll here? Give me a strength check, John.
Oh, Lake Titicaca. Do I look like one to have strength on a regular basis?
Okay, so I'm trying to confirm a critical. Does a 32 hit? A 32.
Good question. Back to the thing again, 'cause I forgot.
Well, with my +1.
32 does not confirm.
Okay. So I'm guessing a 33 wouldn't hit?
Does not hit.
Okay. Okay.
That critical...
So it doesn't hit.
Nope.
No, it's still a critical, right?
No.
Or no, it's still a regular hit, not a critical.
No. Nope. Only if it was a natural 20.
Ooh, wait. Oh no, a natural. Okay, I got you. I see.
Yeah, I was hitting with my keen dagger, which has a threat range of 17 to 20. I rolled a 17.
And it didn't. All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me a strength check.
I like that she's completely muted for all of that.
I wasn't looking. I'm sorry. Oh, I see it now because John's doing it. Good times. John, you got a 13?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, you guys are so figgity fucked.
A 9.
So neither one of you managed to John, you reach out and try to grab onto some of its scales. You grab onto something, but the beast moving so quickly, you just fall off of it.
Hold on.
You come out with your dagger. You're like, ah! Try to sink it in. It hits into his scale, but like kind of deflects off. You're like dragging down the side of it. You're like, oh no, and you're trying to grab onto things, but you just can't hold on.
I've got some terrible news that could end in good. I made a promise to stay on this dragon.
Stand by. I remember these. This is a thing you have to do.
Yep.
It is vow to self.
Yep. So I add +4 to that roll, making it 17.
A 17? You do hold on then. You do not fall off the dragon.
I am already regretting this promise!
What happens if you can't fulfill your vow? I forget.
It's
Is there any negatives to
sickness.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Oh,
You're
I do
fine
remember
then.
that.
Yep, I used to remember. I try to keep that in mind. Didn't go up. And you fall 10 feet. Give me an acrobatics check, just because.
$33. Wait, no. Sorry. Wrong number. 37.
In a row?
What?
I'll tell you when you're older.
God
You
damn it.
you tuck and roll and land right at the edge of the hill before falling down it. You take no damage. It's 10 feet. It's nothing.
Okay.
But you are over here now, as opposed to over there.
Okay.
Because the dragon was like flying across. My assumption is that you would have fallen off right there and rolled. So we'll go with that. Next on my list is Lamb.
Oh god. Oh boy. Oh.
And I'm holding on to this dragon for for dear life.
Speaking of which, strength check beginning of the round.
Oh no. 20 plus 1 makes 21.
You not only 25 actually. You not only managed to hold on, but you are now like you're holding on to one of its scales. It's like towards near the base of its tail. One of the ones coming kind of straight up from the tail. You're holding on to this scale, and you're on your feet, and you're kind of like surfing on this creature that's put on the back. You're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Dragon surfing.
For the record, the next test might be a dexterity check to make sure.
Oh no!
Acrobatics.
I don't like
But for
nothing
now,
about this.
You physically have held yourself onto this beast.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I say
You're 100 feet away again, probably 100 feet in the air.
Oh god, the fall, John, the fall.
He can.
we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that.
Make him fall.
Okay, make him. How would I make him fall?
I don't know. Do you have a spell or something that could cause him to ground?
No,
Restrict
but
his movement? Anything?
no, but I can make myself heavier.
How heavier? I'm interested in this. Let's see what happens.
Righteous
know.
might. How's it going?
Oh, you become a large-sized creature.
I become a large-sized creature. My height doubles. My weight increases by a factor of 8.
So how fat are you now, fatty?
I am portly beyond belief.
That's a lot of big backs.
Oh yeah.
All the weight you're carrying, plus your normal weight, multiplied by 8.
So
The weight you're carrying is probably relatively irrelevant, I would assume, but
no, I'm carrying about 111 pounds.
I lied.
Breastplates are heavy.
Here's my question. Would you normally be able to carry all of that without having an encumbrance negative? Because we ignore encumbrance, so
The only encumbrance negatives I would have that would affect me is going to be after 130 pounds. Because I don't
So
do
you can-
dex bonuses.
so
Really.
you could normally carry all that stuff and not have any penalties.
Right. I would take
But
armor
I
check
will-
penalties and run penalties. but-
I will allow you to use those as part of the weight calculation.
Okay. That puts me. I'm gonna say I'm an average weight cat folk, probably 140 seems reasonable, plus 111. Calculator times 8.
888. Wait, that's only that one part.
130 plus 111. Times 8. Oh, not times 58, that's bad. 1,928 pounds. Nearly 2,000 pounds of just me.
You almost weigh a ton.
Fatty.
Hey Jamie,
Yeah?
I'm gonna need more alcohol.
There's a lot of
It's
bad
alright.
stuff about
So-
to happen.
We are
It's alright,
at
because
this point
something's
of
about
the-
to happen.
So we're at this point of Pathfinder where we are actually just calculating physical weight of creatures and seeing how that goes. So
Possible
you
for the
can. So
dragon
how
to
much
stay
weight?
airborne.
So how much weight are you? You said.
1,928 pounds exactly.
Okay. And a beer, please. How much? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's fine.
Dicks.
If you want to know, if for future reference,
Mm-hmm.
because it won't really affect the game we're playing now, but for our always wanting to metagame people, right?
Right. David.
This dragon can carry 25,000 pounds.
Oh wow.
So just so you know,
But you are big enough to do some crazy stuff onto him now.
Okay.
And probably hold on
No.
much better.
Yes, that you have no problem holding on to this beast now that you are like a larger creature. Oh, you're a size larger too now, so you're.
I'm a large.
And you're holding on to this guy, definitely surfing on its back. It is not happy that you're there, but it doesn't seem to be struggling at all to keep up.
Do you have handle animal?
I say in common, "Care to parley?"
No common? I don't even know. Let me see. Languages. Okay, he does. Okay, so you're big on his back. Aerie, it's your turn.
So, John, you just made yourself a linchpin. Because I now know how I'm gonna get on this dragon and stay on the dragon.
Fair enough. It's everything I ever wanted.
Alright, so I have a orb thing of limited wish.
Wait, a what?
Orb?
Orb, or not an orb. I have a one-time use of limited wish.
She's got a scroll of limited wish.
You have a oh my god, you got it off. What's his face?
I don't know where I like where this is going, actually.
Stand by. Stand by. No, hang on, I got it right here.
Oh, I don't know if I like where this is going at all.
Here too.
My beer.
Hold my beer.
So I literally was like scrolling through my shit. I was like, oh god, hold the fucking phone.
Do you really want to use it for this fight? You don't know what we're facing next.
How do we beat this beast if all he's gonna do is fucking strafe us?
Yeah, Aerie knows what she has to do.
We teleport back to Runelords.
By the way, I want to be very clear. I'm super sad, like that Adam was not here.
Yeah.
I feel like this would have been the best ever.
The dragon fight.
Yeah, it's
worm off.
It's yeah.
Yeah, he'll
Don't
be
tell him until
disappointed.
it comes time. So, limited wish. You're gonna use it as a scroll, which means oh my god! Hang on. I have to do it this way. Hang on. Magic item. There's magic item. Scroll. Oh my god. Scroll. Chewy scroll button. Chewy rock on.
Because I already know what I'm doing with it.
Yes, but you have to use the scroll, and you might have to roll for. I can't remember actually.
Yes, you do have to roll. I'm gonna be super disappointed if this miffs because
she's a wizard who has access to that spell.
Do you have access to level 7 spells?
Yes,
Oh fuck.
I do. 2 of my spells are level 7.
So, scroll of limited wish.
Oh,
right.
we're in trouble now.
So, because you are a wizard, and you can cast limited wish, because what school is limited wish?
It's universal.
Universal.
Yeah, it is universal.
You can create nearly any type of effect. So you pull out the scroll, you unroll it, and you read aloud the words on the scroll as you watch the golden filigree of it kind of flutter off into the air. What do you ask of the spell?
Okay, so you know that one that makes something automatically hit? I looked it up just a minute ago, but I can't.
The priest spell?
No.
You're talking about True Strike.
No. Produce any other effect which power level is in line with the other effects, such as a single creature automatically hitting on its next attack, or taking negative 7 penalty on its next saving throw. It's like bullet number 6.
Any other effect whose power level is in line with the above effects, such as a single creature automatically hitting on such attack or taking. Oh, okay, sure.
Okay, so can I cast that on myself to where my next attack hits him? I didn't hear that it cut off.
Yes. Yes.
Is it possible to wish for the dragon to not have wings?
No.
No.
Damn it.
This is limited wish. Wish could
Yeah, I was
probably
gonna
do
say-
that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But wish is
limited
level 9
wish.
spell.
So so rules question. If I cast this on myself and I cast some kind of fire-based attack on my next turn, will it hit?
Yeah, basically you're saying he'd automatically fail his save.
That's the-
Well, but it says right there, it says take a -7 on his next saving throw.
Or
so-
it's an or. It's an or.
Right, but it's a prime example, so they would say the spell, as far as the spell is concerned, you're saying like it would take a negative on a saving throw, not an automatic failure.
It
Because
says,
limited wish.
such as a single creature automatically hitting on its
Yes,
next.
Fireball automatically hits anyway. You don't miss with Fireball. I have to roll a reflex save.
I'm not asking about fireball.
Okay, if you're asking about a spell that has to roll to hit, then yes.
Okay. What has to roll to hit? I guess.
It's usually an attack roll that rolls to hit, not a
Oh,
spell.
I see.
Like a
I
ray,
see.
like a ray attack.
Oh, raise, yeah.
Like a ray attack, you have to roll to hit. But a fireball or a lightning bolt, you don't roll to hit. They automatically hit something. I just have to roll a save to see if I take the full damage or half the damage.
Jamie, what schools can you not use?
Necromancy and transmutation.
Have you looked at the spell Gias?
Geese.
Insanity?
Geese.
That's
No.
Geese.
Geese.
Oh, yeah.
Geese is something more long-term effects.
It says undo geese. I don't know that I can cast.
You can cast a wizard or sorcerer spell of 6th level or lower.
What's
It is one of the effects of...
Provided the spell does not belong to one of your opposition schools.
Yes, that is an enchantment spell. That is in her specialty.
Yeah, but it's also geese is something that affects over long term. It's not something that would really be effective today, effectively.
The limited wish. The best thing to do with limited wish is one, casting a low-level spell that you can't normally cast, or making something or someone auto hit, reducing the saving throw on somebody, and undoing most harmful effects of something. You know, so.
I guess I'll do a -7 penalty on its next saving throw.
Okay. He will take a -7 penalty on his next saving throw. Done. So the filigree like kind of comes off the skull, forms itself into a shaft, and flies out, and it kind of smashes against his form and kind of encompasses the being, and then dissipates as far as you can tell. Next on my list is Yuktuk.
So me and John were discussing. Is it
By the way-
possible?
Is it time again? Really?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
bastard.
Go ahead, Anna.
So he thought it would be a good idea for me to make a lasso and lasso the dragon. But I countered with him saying that will take several rounds
Yes.
to do.
I would say.
1, pull out rope. 2, fashion lasso. 3, how to dragon. How to on dragon.
So
See it lasting 2 rounds.
Anna, make a craft rope check.
Yeah, Anna. Do it.
Anytime I get to say that makes me happy. There's like knowledge fine dining, right, John?
Well, does knowledge fine dining work here, by the way?
So I rolled a natural 20, but I have a plus 14. So
Okay, so a natural 20. So your character looks to you like, dang it, I need a lasso. Good thing I already made one. You pull out a lasso with like 100 feet of rope that you made. Who knows when? You think about it and you go put your hand in the bag of holding because you're thinking about it. You pull it out. It's already made. You know.
for
It's dragon's
a
fire.
rainy day. We've been fighting giant things,
Yeah.
so maybe.
So you have it ready to go. You will have to ready an action to attempt to use it as it flies
Yeah.
by.
Okay.
But I'll
So, my next
say,
turn?
yeah, I'll say what I'll say now is that you can do all it for natural 20. You pull it out. You're standing there, little Yuktuk rope, and you're waiting. You're waiting to see if it comes close enough.
Okay.
Come closer.
Also,
On that note,
cheers,
while cheersies, Anna, while we're waiting, or while we're waiting for your next turn, see if there's rules for lassoing anything in this game, because I'm not looking it up. But if there's, and if you can't find it, I'll just make it up. Next on my list is Rel, and then Kitsuki.
Alright, so I'm assuming that the dragon is still flying 100 feet away, 80 feet down, or 80 feet up.
100 and 100. That's the general rule of thumb.
Alright, so he went back up since I targeted his wings last
Yeah,
time,
because he flew back down and then around and then back up.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright, I guess I will do... Hang on one sec.
Oh, I can't see the chat anymore. Boop, boop. There we go.
Get the snoot.
Hey, John.
Yes.
Can we not Wizbot?
I mean, I could turn that off. It's
Just the broadcast of viewers. It's I mean, I'd love it if we had like more constant chat. It would be great, but since we don't have a lot of constant
yeah.
chat,
Considering it's been the last 2 things that were said.
I mean, I'm missing Davy Jones' comments. It makes me sad.
Same.
There we go.
If we ever hit the big time, Davy Jones and deserves an award.
Yep.
What's that, David? Oh, Gaius?
Spells. It's spells that could have been used. And I'm looking through and it's like things. So many books.
No, there's not a lot.
Oh, I know
of
you're listening,
limited
Davey.
English.
I was more saying that, like I was looking at my chat and I saw like all these posts from Wizbot and I didn't see your chat anymore and I'm like, where's David Jones?
He's the important one here.
Oh my God. Okay, I might not have to use.
No, there's.
I guess I'm just gonna attack him again, because I really don't have much else to do.
Do it.
Well, hey, you might hit.
Don't hurt him. I love him.
He's not your
You
friend,
don't
lab!
even know him.
I'm going to
I'm
marry
using
him.
you!
Let me see here.
26 to hit.
Hit, because touch hits.
11 Adamanti and 5 fire.
Seems to do nothing to him. Bullet bounces off, fire glances off his body.
Alright, this makes things interesting. Let's spend 1 point of grit for targeting and target his head.
Targeting makes a full round action. You've already done a attack.
That's right, I have.
Shit. Tell you what, because of situational awareness, I'll say that that previous one was your full round action. So you were doing a target head.
Yes.
Target head also confuses for 1 round. It's a mind affecting. Ooh, mind affecting.
I'd love to get him in range for mind affecting.
What's the range? What's the range of your mind affecting spells?
Most of them are close. He's not close.
Why don't you hold action until he comes close?
When you say
Ah, bitch, flame on.
25 plus
On
what
the flame
is your
on.
range
25 plus 2 for every lever, or every
level?
level.
Gotcha.
25 plus 5 per every 2 levels.
I see.
So, level 13 you guys right now, right?
Yeah, so 60 plus 25 is not 100.
Yeah, that's a thing. So... Roll. Targeting... He is confused. Yep, you succeed. The damage, he doesn't really take damage, but he is confused. For 1 round.
Ooh.
confusion does the following. Oh, I have to roll a percentage. Oh, it's so much fun. Let's see what happens. Rel is done. Kitsuki, it's your turn.
Right. So I shift my pack across my shoulder, and I start digging out a shit ton of rope.
Okay.
Tie a lash around my waist, create a quick slip lash, and then I teleport next to Lamb and lash myself to him.
Is the teleport to move action, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you're trying to tie a rope up.
I'm tying a rope to myself and to Lamb.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Give me a dexterity check, just for shits and giggles.
Unfortunately, monks aren't very dexterous, so this could be a problem.
Yeah. Don't royally fuck it up. I said don't. No, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. You tie it around yourself, get a little loop ready, teleport up there, and you throw it around Lamb's arm or backpack or something, and you manage to hold on tight. So currently you're holding on with Lamb, and we'll see how that goes. So, now it is the dragon's turn.
Oh
As you
no.
come screeching back down. Lamb and Kitsuki, give me strength checks.
He's confused, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that first, actually. That's a
Yeah,
very good point.
That's
Very good
important.
point. Let's do that now. Percentage. Dice.
Well.
Okay. You don't have to give me a strength check. You're fine.
I don't have to give you a
Good.
strength check. Oh, good.
That's good.
wonderful news. That's good because the thing that I rolled was bad.
Because his confusion and also what he wanted to do. Anyway. Oh, that's gross. He starts to turn around and fly, but he's not going a lot slower as he kind of like turns his head and tilts his body backwards and throws a blast of cold air from his mouth upon the two of you. And he breathes his breath weapon upon you. Which I believe is a reflex save.
Yes, yes it is.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit. Hold that.
What's up?
First of all, because I did not realize this, both of you take 4 cold damage from being on the dragon, because that's the thing.
Okay.
Because he's a chilly motherfucker.
Oh, 2d6. 8 damage, sorry.
That's fine.
And... The fuck? The fuck? There it is, breath weapon. It's in the B's, because it's B. A reflex save, what do you got?
Same as bitches.
26.
21.
Fail. Fail. Okay, cool. Both fail.
Goody.
And then I'll roll it here in visual, because it's much easier this way.
I'm impressed that he has
50
such
damage.
limberness. Ouch.
Ow.
Ouch.
Oh. Oh.
And then
no.
God fucking... Ugh! Alright.
Oh yes, no, Eric. 60 damage is not enough. Please.
50.
50. But yeah, no, it's...
50.
No,
Whatever,
I have to
not
roll
enough.
a d4 to see how long it takes for him to breathe again. I keep rolling a 4. It's driving me crazy.
Oh,
It's
good.
God, life
It's
is
good
so
news.
awful.
It's good news for you guys. You both take 50
Life
points
is-
of damage. Cold damage on his back. I'll say
Seems a
that
little.
he... You know what? Here's what I'm gonna say. Because he was doing that and the confusion, he flies directly over this area here. So he's about 10 feet off the ground, right in the middle.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And it's gonna be Lamb, then Ares' turn. But you know me and my tiny bladder.
Oh, jeez. Well.
This isn't quite working out how we expected.
Nope.
However,
Okay.
we do have a rat folk with a piece of rope.
Basically, those rules are a bit complicated. Still doing research if that shows you anything. Okay.
What? We lost you. I mean, audio. We didn't hear you.
She stopped talking, I believe.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Because I fucking hate you.
Dang.
It's not her turn, also.
Dang.
Well, no. Okay, this is out of character. So, I found some rules on an item called a lasso, but obviously that would not apply to rope because they'd be more, say, tougher than a lasso. Because I was thinking a lasso would be a very, very thin piece of rope that you like hog tie or do shows with. So, but according to its rules of how the lasso works, a lasso allows you to entangle a foe like you would use a net. An entangled creature can slip free with a DC 15 escape artist check as a full round action. The lasso has 2 hit points and an AC of 10. It requires a DC 23 strength check to break it. The concentration DC to cast spell, well, that's first step. So,
Hey, Anna.
Yeah?
Are you gonna try to rope him, by the way?
It's not Anna's turn yet, but probably.
She was holding an action to rope him if he came close enough.
How close is it?
He would have been within 10 feet of you as he flew over.
Okay. So
Here.
it's complicated because there's not really a rule set for it. I mean, there's an
That's fine.
item called a lasso. So
That's fine.
I don't.
Do you want to do it?
I'm not sure about DC checks and stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to get at.
I can make it up, don't worry.
Okay. So what do you want
Question
me
is,
to roll?
do you want to do it or not?
Sure, I'll try to. I don't know, aim for its foot or whatever I can aim for. I don't know.
Okay, give me a craft rope check.
Okay.
Probably the
Our
best time to
games are
scorching
fun.
raid this motherfucker, eh?
28.
Yes, you succeed in lassoing the beast. You wrap it around its like a horn on its head of some kind, perhaps.
Okay.
Roll me a strength check.
An 18.
It's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say that you manage to hold on to the rope, and it like kind of drags you along to about here. When I say drag, it's not going like full force movement. Like he's still in movement, but you're holding on to this guy, and it's kind of pulling you along the ground. So you're there at the moment.
Yeah, but
when
I'm also a small creature, so.
True. It's fine. Like your feet are relatively on the ground.
Okay. I expect to be thrown into the air as soon as he lifts off. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah,
Expecting it.
but when he gets here and he's kind of like flying over, he's moving real slow. He's gliding at this point because he's kind of like confusingly like biting and snarling these things on his back.
Oh yeah, the fat cat.
It is Rel's turn. Oh, no, not Rel's turn. It was Lamb's turn.
Mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, Lamb, then Ares.
With me being on top of him and dang, I'm huge. I don't have a whole
Cat's
lot
on
of
dick again.
ways to cats on the table. Yeah,
And the
actually,
silver spoon.
and the something the man the moon.
The little boy flew with the man on the moon.
Problem solved.
Well,
on.
all right. So
What are you doing?
I'm gonna just full attack onto this creature and hope that it actually does something.
Okay, let's make it happen. What are the elements of your weapon?
The elements of my weapon are
Like, i.e., is it cold iron, adamantite, magical, good, whatever?
it's a +2, which gives it magical, and that's about it.
Okay, so it's a magical weapon, +2. Go for it.
All right. Do I have any kind of bonuses of flanking or anything like that?
No, I'm gonna say David doesn't give you flanking because he's kind of holding on to you, not really the dragon.
Okay. That's an okay roll. 31?
Missed.
Damn. Well, I guess there's not really much point then. Yeah, no.
Nope. Missed.
And I kind of just
Yeah.
swipe randomly.
Yep, you swipe randomly, the dragon kind of like shifts left and right and like kind of throws you off if you try to strike at it. Does not give you purchase, unfortunately, for what you need. You know, actually, hang on. You know what? I'm gonna let the first one hit because you are like holding on to him and riding his back. I'll allow that one.
Okay.
If only because I don't want to deal with grapply rules.
Right.
You don't.
And it's only 14
Nice.
damage, but it's something.
All right. Your weapon shines with its magical energy and slams into him, causing his scales to fracture and fray a little bit as it hits him, and he takes some damage.
Crack.
Okay. Next on the list is Airy.
Can I get in range to Scorching Ray the motherfucker?
You are in range, Scorching Ray the motherfucker.
I am going to Scorching Ray the motherfucker.
I should hope.
Go for it.
It's like right
Uh,
here.
Roll to hit against touch AC.
Uh, 14 on the die.
Hits.
Oh,
It's-
you don't believe.
Touch,
How
touch,
much
touch.
do I get the Scorching Ray?
Okay. Towards Scorching Ray. Kush!
So that's how many rays at your level?
I'm level 13, so 3? I think that hits max.
Oh, roll against spell resistance. I forgot about that.
Balls.
Motherfucker.
And the worst.
Balls.
That is a 16 on the die, so
On the dice.
It should be fine.
I'd like to believe.
dice, John. Spell resistance, where would I find?
Scorching Ray, you doing?
Huh?
Scorching Ray?
Yes. Yes, Scorching Ray.
Plus 15. Yes, you succeed. No problem.
Do on a
Yep.
rope. So I get a total of 3 rays. Yes? Yes,
Yeah.
max.
I don't know. You have the spell. You tell me.
Okay. Here's the thing. Resistance, yes. Ranged touch attack deals 4d6 fire damage plus 1 ray per 4 levels. So I get a total of 3 rays, yes?
Yes, because you're level 13, so 12.
Okay.
Do it to it.
Do it to it, Lars.
Alright. 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 45.
How much?
45.
45. For a total of 60.
Plus, yeah, plus that. Thank you.
Yeah, 67. Your ray flies, like, shoots out as the dragon's flying low and slams into its body, causing mass amounts of scale and sinew to fly off of it. It is screeches out in horrible amounts of pain. It is not happy.
And I think that's all I can do per turn. Unless you can taunt a motherfucker. Yeah, I would taunt a motherfucker.
Ooh, stand back.
Okay. Standing by.
Standing, I'm still standing.
Also, Eric gets 11.
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping we're gonna be done with this real soon.
If you have to go the Sigma, I think like we could figure it out.
I mean, the battle shouldn't last too much longer. I can probably be until like 11:30 at max.
It's alright, I can light a motherfucker up, you know, one time.
Well, it's true. You're the only one who's done some really significant damage to it thus far. I'm just firing my little pew-pews at it. I'm like, pew-pew, pew-pew.
Okay, so he takes some damage, goes on to the next, which is Yiktuk.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I'm attached to a dragon who is floating in air, or he's flying by?
He is flying by. He's about 10 feet in the air above where he's on the map.
Okay. I want to climb the rope, and then I want to try to, like, I don't know, go all over his body with rope and tie him up so he can stop flying?
Entangle
That's kind of my end goal.
or pin, maybe?
Trying to ensnare it.
Ensnare.
That would
In a
be
weird way, because I'm like, or something to that effect is what I'm trying to do.
You'd have to make like some sort of like combat maneuver, like a ensnare or something like that. I guess I don't know if that exists.
I know it's a spell, but
make
kinda
a
condition.
roll your CMB and see what happens. Combat maneuver bonus.
$25.
I'm gonna say, how many ranks in craft rope do you have?
10.
Okay, so we're gonna add in 10, so 35 in total. Versus my
Okay.
CMD. I don't know what this is. Yeah, no, you try to like move up and crawl over. You're like kind of like tossing her out of your bag in like, you know, the longest rope you have, try to hold on to stuff, and it's like it's covering the beast, but it's not doing anything at this point. So you're on the back of the beast, and you're like just kind of tossing her around, but it's not doing anything as of right now.
Okay.
Next is Rel.
Okay, let's see here.
He has come very close to the lot of you at this point on the ground. He's kind of hovering there in air, looking like he wants to move away.
Alright, I'm going to move out in front. Actually, I'm probably just... Actually, yeah, I'm pretty... I have a clear line of sight to him right now, don't I?
Yeah, you can see him. It's not a super clear line of sight, but he is like flying 10 feet above the ground, so you can kind of see him from there. The statue is pretty tall, you're next to it, but he's flying dragon, so I'll give it to you.
Alright, I'm going to move within...
Okay.
And then I'm going to use a grit point and use up close and deadly, which gives me 3 plus 3d6. So
Make it
let's
happen.
do this with Ifrit, like I 30 to hit.
Oh, touch attack, yeah, hits. Quick question, Sigma.
Yeah.
Your guns are what again?
Revolvers.
Are they like +1, +2 revolvers or anything like that?
+2.
They count as magic.
Yeah. Continue on, please. This is the problem with I don't have my sheet on here is not up to date because I don't have the books that they have, so I don't have the right file. Gotta fix that at some point. Okay. Yes.
16 adamantine, 3 fire, and
Okay.
then 3, 6, and 4 additional damage.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
I hear Crystal's dulcet tones.
Dulcet tones.
Maya started playing Master Quest for the Breath of the Wild, so that's a thing.
All right. Your shots land upon the creature. This time, doing a bit more impressive amounts of damage as the scales fly off of him. And as he's now closer to you, you see that there are many, like, blown off sections of scale on his flesh, bleeding wounds from where your bullets have landed before. Apparently, you couldn't tell from that distance from before. That's the thing that happened. So, it will be Kitsuki's turn.
Right. As I stable my footing, I just yell at the beast, "Land, you stupid bloated worm!" as I proceed to flurry of blows into him.
Go for it.
Spending a key point for an extra key flurry. We're making a lot of rolls here.
You're magical, right?
Because of the +3 on my Amulet Mighty Fists, I can bypass damage reduction, plus magical, lawful, cold iron, silver, all of that
you
jazz.
got all the good stuff. Go for it.
Fuck you, die roller.
True.
Some pretty amazing numbers there. Really?
Is there more? Or is it not loading? There we go.
There we go.
And last one. Come on, give me a 20. Give me a crit. There we
There
go.
you go.
A nat 20 is the only one. Everything else misses. And it only hits because it's a natural 20.
Yeah.
I don't like this dragon. He's a bad man.
Congratulations. Roll the damage for that.
It just like blow as I finally shatter his scales in that last hit. Going to be 8. Plus 12. Fuck you, die roller. Just fuck you.
There's a couple ones there.
All right. You go to strike the beast, and you're like, punch. You're just hitting against his scales, not doing anything. You're like, fucking hate this skeleton! Shattering part of its scales in the back. The beast screeches out in pain. It actually, like, the wings kind of pull in and it falls to the ground, hits the ground underneath you. Lamb and Yikta go flying off the creature as it sets its feet into the ground, screeches out with this loud roar, and flies off into the sky, far away, all the way, until it returns to the cave from which it came. And that is where we end tonight's session.
Wait, am I still attached?
No,
No, everyone fell off.
Oh, fuck.
hard landing. Shuddered off all of us.
Yeah, because
Stupid dragon.
yeah. So Sigma, just so you know, if your guns are a +1 or +2 or something like that, they are magical. So keep that in mind.
I'm sorry, I thought you already knew that.
I didn't. I have you as listed as revolvers on my character sheet.
Oh yeah, they're +2 flaming, +2 frost, +2 electric.
Yeah. Well, we got to keep that in mind for later. So yeah.
I'll make sure to put that on my list.
Yeah. God, it's broken as fuck. So for the record, you did the most damage of anybody in this entire fight.
God fucking
Oh,
damn
Hands
it!
fucking down. So that is tonight. We will return.
At last,
Next.
at least I looked cool.
No, that was some cool shit.
I came in second.
Big fan of
I
your
came in last place.
Hey, you're a rat who lassoed a dragon. Shut up.
Try to lasso a dragon.
You had something
With
on
a fat
something.
cat on it.
I was not. I'm not that fat. Okay, I'm just big, righteous.
Big-bodied.
So we will continue next week. And fantastic news, you all level up.
Woo!
Woo!
So we'll now be level 14 going into the next time we did stuff. So
Damn.
good times.
I will make
So-
sure to upgrade my stuff on Hero Lab sent to you.
Yep, absolutely.
Nerd.
And when you're done upgrading, send me the PDF of your character so I have it somewhere to.
Oh.
Thank you, Davey. I did do the damage.
You did do the damage.
We're very proud of you.
And here I felt useful.
No.
Hey, you did
Fuck
that
you,
off.
John.
You did that awesome scorching ray, okay? and that was before I knew that I was doing any amount of damage. So
Yeah, Eric.
actually, it was probably my fault just because revolvers are silly.
Revolvers are a little weird. I wasn't sure if they counted like as a magical item, like for enchantment purposes, because you said you are +3 for that. For your
All my revolvers are +2.
+2. Okay, yeah,
And they're
and
elemental. They're actually like +3s technically, but they're +2 with the elemental effect.
yeah, that's not bad considering like my weapon is a +2.
Yeah, his guns. I almost regret the advanced firearms now that I think about it. It might actually be a mistake, but we'll
Yeah.
see how it pans out.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we need to back him down to some other weapon, then we
Loaders,
can.
but
We'll see what happens. I mean, like, you know, as time goes on. Like, it's not a huge problem. There is some shit that comes down the pipeline later on in this book. Like, you guys are getting into like the heavy shit right now. I mean, like, this is no joke. So, Jamie's like, because Jamie, you're knowledgeable, by the way. This white dragon is an ancient dragon.
Well,
Ancient
Jesus
is pretty
fucking
large.
oh
Christ.
god.
It's an ancient white dragon.
If it helps, I could make it older.
Please don't.
I don't know if I have the book for that. Well, anyway,
Please
thank you,
fucking
David
don't.
Jones. Anybody else who happens to be watching, we appreciate it. We'll be back for sure. Let's see here. It's the first. We'll be back next week.
Wednesday.
Next for Saturday.
Saturday usually is.
We'll be back next Saturday. The following Saturday, the 15th, we will not be here because that'll be board game night. And then Sunday's my birthday. Woo! And then we'll be back again. So, John, do we have Are we gonna be hopping back into Shadowrun with you anytime soon, or what, I forgot what we decided on that.
I'm going to say that either we're going to do so after board game day, or before, maybe. No, but that's next week. So next week your game, next week after that board game day, and the next week Shadowrun. Sounds
Yeah,
like a plan.
that's actually not bad because as long as nothing weird happens, you actually are going to be at a stopping point as of the end of the next session.
Yep.
At least an okay stopping point.
And it'll give me opportunities to prepare, because I'm apparently going to be going through a move for the next week.
That's true. So we'll keep that in mind too. We'll you and me will talk. We'll figure it out. In the meantime, thank you, Dave. Thank you, everybody else.
See you
See you
next
next
stream.
Love you all.
Tell your friends.
Don't forget to tell your friends.